Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, friends all around the world. How are we doing today? Hello, Citrus. Hello, Bejamin. How we doing? How we doing? Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good, awesome day in time and existence. I hope all is well. I hope all of our pussies are squelching. I haven't said that in a minute. Why? Okay, it's my the little thing that shows you like what song is playing. Almost played like a YouTube video. I have like paused in a in a different tab that like I'm going to like watch it later. It's like a retrospective on like a bunch of like I've been watching a lot of like sitcom retrospectives lately. Hey, look, why are you surprised about squelching? Hold on, I think is squelching still a command here? Hold on. Squelching. Squelching! Woo! It was a meme for a while. Hyenas Snacks knows all about it. Anyway, hello. Hate it. Do you hate squelching? Damn. All the real squelchers are in my chat. Anyway, I'm a real squelcher. But I'm also a real video gamer, so I think we should play some video games. I think that's a good idea. Let me just go over to my video games. One day I'll remember to like capture my capture card before I go live. Anyway, so just wanted to let everybody know I am on the day. I'm on the 28th of November. No, December. That's the date and time for my console. Because we have to be on a very specific day. Because we're villager hunting today. We're hunting for a certain villager. Being Cherry the dog. Look, if I end up having to like settle, I'll settle for like a different kind of creature that like would be awesome to have on my island. What do you think, Gilgo? I think you're a real squelchy. Squelchy? Yeah. That's now what my viewer base is called, the squelchers. The squelchers! Anyway, hi, hello. To answer your question, Citrus, about like, you haven't been keeping up with like the updates or anything, or like, the news. From what I understand, the 3.0 update that comes out in January, it doesn't like give you a second island. Okay, so from my understanding, it will essentially give you the ability to make like, I'm gonna put it into Minecraft terms, it gives you like a creative map that you can like do whatever you want. It gives you like an option to like have 3 creative maps being like dream islands. So you technically could have like 4 islands on the one thing, but the thing is like from my understanding is like the dream islands that you can like make in the 3.0 update, I believe that like you can just like decorate, terraform, put villagers, maybe put villagers down. I don't really quite know. But like it's like it really is just like kind of just like you can just decorate your own island, because like that is the biggest appeal of Animal Crossing New Horizons, is the fact that you can decorate your island. I mean, hell, look at my island. Like it is decorated. It is decorated out the wazoo, for real. But yes, like that's from what I understand. I will be starting a new island when the 3.0 update comes out anyway. So in a way, oh my god, everything took so long to just like load in then. Did you see that? Hell yeah. Anyway, so like, with like the dream addresses, like with the dream island, this island, and my new island, I'm gonna have like 5 islands. So I'm greedy. 1 island for every day of the week, essentially. Yeehaw! Anyway, so to catch everybody up on what we were doing last stream, is I'm looking for a very certain villager. I'll go like where I'll walk around as I'm showing you all while I'm talking about this. But like basically, my island is basically complete. I just need to like give my villagers a bunch of gifts, decorate like 2 houses, but one of those houses we can't decorate just yet because we need a villager to move in. I don't know if you guys can see it on the map behind the chat, but I've got this space here. No one lives here right now. This is a vacant lot, and I'm gonna try my darndest to get a certain villager to move in here. Since this is like my Cherry section of my town, I think having the dog Cherry would be a good choice. I do like her. She's red, she's punk. She fits the vibe of the area, so I do want her, but if it gets to a point where I'm running out of Nook Mile tickets, I will just cope with whatever I get. I don't know. I'm hoping. Gilgo is stinky? I'm not stinky! I mean, I haven't showered today. But, like, I'm doing that later, okay? Don't call me stinky! Anyway, let's go fly out, because we're doing villager hunting. That's what we're doing. Yeah, for those who might not, like, be into the Animal Crossing fandom or anything, like, Bejamin, I don't know if you, play Animal Crossing. I don't know if we talked about it. But in case you don't know, we're basically just, like, going around to, like, a bunch of islands in the game to try and find, like, villages. And if I like the vibe of a villager, we're gonna invite them to my island. That's basically what we're doing. It's almost like shiny hunting. I love gambling. I think I realized I have a gambling problem. I like villager hunting. I like shiny hunting. Like that's almost that's basically gambling. TCG booster blind packs, blind boxes, blind bags. TCG like cards. A lot of those things would be considered gambling. Betting on horses, that's a gambling, according to some. Some see that as gambling, others see that as just a normal Tuesday. Today is Saturday, so that means I have to gamble on horses. Every day is gamble on horses day. I just honestly want some villages to leave. I haven't been on forever though, because it was such a process and started giving me a headache anytime I got on. No, I get that. Do you have access to amiibo cards? Because like, if you want to get rid of some villagers, you could just like get amiibo card villagers to like join on your island maybe, or there is a trick that people do. Okay, so is that fucking T-Bone? No, I think we've had this discussion like last time, how I was like, oh, I know all the villagers, and then like it is T-Bone. Never mind, you don't have amiibos. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm going to like send the vibes of of an amiibo in my brain into you. I'm going to email you a picture of an amiibo card. Just show your Nintendo Switch that, and then it'll work. Trust the process. I know that like there is a method that like if you like travel like into the future a little bit, basically after like I think like 5 in-game days, like all but one villager will want to try like basically like you can try and like get your villagers to move out. Every day one villager is gonna have like a thought bubble like, I really want to move out of town. And then you can say yes or no, and if you say yes, then they move out. The villager who moved in most recently can't be that villager though. So I don't have any amiibos themselves either. Really, you don't have any amiibos? Crazy. I mean, I guess, like, there's so many amiibos, and, like, amiibos can be so expensive. Like, even, like, when the amiibos first came out, I was, like, trying to explain to my family, like, okay, yeah, if he spends $20 on this thing, I'll be able to have a fun little piece of plastic, and sometimes they can do things in the games. And then my family would be like, is this, like, Skylanders? And I'm like, yes, but worse. No, amiibos are not worse than Skylanders. Skylanders are awesome, but Skylanders only, like, work for, like, one certain, like, game franchise. Amiibos work for several games. We know how amiibos work. You know, never got them, and now they're absurdly expensive. Yeah, no, I totally imagine, like, a lot of, like, maybe, like, a bunch of the older amiibos that, like, aren't being made these days be really expensive. I think, like, my biggest regret with amiibos, because, like, you know, amiibos came out, like, when I was, like, in high school. I didn't really have that much money because I didn't have a job, I don't think, at the time. I tried to get amiibos, like, where I could. I got some amiibos for, like, birthdays and Christmases. I bought them for my own, like, you know, spending. When Splatoon 3 came out, I remember, before Splatoon 3, all these Splatoon amiibos, especially, like, the, like Callie, Marie, like, all of those, like the Idol amiibos, those were really, really fucking expensive. But then when Splatoon 3 came out, all the prices dropped, so I, like, spent, like, I didn't spend all my money, but I spent quite a lot of money, like, buying, like, the amiibos, like, the Splatoon amiibos that I missed out on, because I knew there was not going to be another chance for this, for me to, like, get any more amiibos. Yo, it's Zucker! Zucker's up there! He's a Takoyaki octopus! But yeah, so I've got, like, all the Splatoon amiibos, except for any from Splatoon 3, because, like, ironically enough, I ran out of money by the time Splatoon 3 came out, so I didn't have enough money to, like, buy the amiibos for him. So I'm hoping I can get them later, and they won't be super expensive, maybe. I mean, Skylanders was a multi-game long series, but I think that, there's a thing where the chips inside the figures will die out after a few years. Really? Ooh. Cause, like, I found my, like, Skylanders, like, a couple of years ago. No, years ago. Like, weeks ago? Months ago. I found some Skylanders, like, earlier this year. They're in a bag somewhere. I hope the chips still work. I imagine, like, you know, nothing lasts forever. Things are meant to, you know, deteriorate and be destroyed after a while. That's totally to be expected. But I hope, like, they're still available, because, like, what if I want to play Skylanders? Like, I'm 27 in a month. In, like, what, 2 weeks? Holy shit, hold on. I'm remembering the passage of time again, hold on. Let me be existential. Fuck, when do I turn 27? I'm old as shit. You know what? That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter right now. Anyway, regardless, like, what if, like, me, a 20-something-year-old, wants to play, what if I want to play Skylanders one day? Okay? Skylanders are awesome. But they are a multi-game series. How many games did they make? Because, like, I think I stopped... Okay, I played Skylanders 1, that was awesome. Skylanders Giant was also pretty cool. I didn't finish Skylanders Swap Force, but I definitely played that one. That's, like, where I kind of stopped. I think 7. I know it was a car racer. There was a car racer 1, and Crash Bandicoot was there, and Bowser was there, and Donkey Kong were there, and you were there, and you were the skeleton. Amiibos came out during the DS era, which is while I was, like, elementary. No, you're right. Like, Amiibos came out during the 3DS and the Wii U era, because, like... yeah, because, like, the DS didn't have a way to, like, you know, detect the, the Amiibos. Hell, the original 3DSs didn't have, like, Amiibo functionality. Actually, like, yeah, no, like, when the Amiibos came out, I had a 2DS at the time. Yo, it's Allie! I love that girl! Look at her! She's awesome! Hell yeah, she's an alligator. Yeah, so, like, during the 3DS era, I only had 2DSs. As in, like, a 2DS. I had 2 of them at some point, so I had 2 2DSs. It's a lot of numbers. Anyway, regardless. Regardless, what I'm trying to say is, like, my DS could not read, Amiibo cards. So, like, what they did, right, like, when Amiibo, first came out, and, you know, like, they were like, look, you guys can use these on your console that does not have, Amiibo functionality. So, like, what they did, right, was they brought an item. I have this thing, like, at the ready right now. Give me 1 second, to get to my webcam. Hello, I don't want to be on webcam today, so ignore this, but they had this thing called, like, an NFC reader. Basically, like, you turn it on, there's no batteries in it, apparently. Basically, like, you turn it on, and this would, like, send, like, an infrared, like, signal to the DS. Like, let's say the DS is here, and, like, it, like, picks it up, and then, like, that's how you use the Amiibo. So then you'd, like, hit, like, an Amiibo, and then, like, the Amiibo will go to your thing. That's how they did that before, before it was just common practice to, like, have them in all of them. And, like, this, so I bought this. I think I bought this for, like, Happy Home, like, for Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer, or around that time. But yeah, I've had this, and this is how I scanned in Amiibos for that game and other games, like, on, the 3DS. So that's awesome. Like, just put that back, because that was holding together a bunch of things. It was holding back the floodgates with things that were leaning on it. Let me just put that back. Awesome, cool. Everything is fine again. Yippee. Yeah, that was definitely, pre-7th grade. Wow, I was in high school at that time. Granted, I don't know what year I was. And also, keep in mind, like, high school, it's really weird, like, trying to explain, like, schools and things, like, from Australia to, like, America and everything, because, like, we had primary school and high school, which primary school was, like, kindergarten to year 6, and high school was year 7 to 12. So, like, I think I was, like, to, like, put it in perspective for, like, America, I think I was, like, it was, like, maybe, like, the end of, like, middle school, early high school, give or take. I don't know. I don't really know how exactly it works. I think it's, like, are your schools divided into 4? Because, like, it's just divided into 2. No, it's divided into 3. Yeah, 4 years for 3 schools, elementary, middle school, and high school. Okay. It was really weird also trying to, like, wrap my head around, all of that. Why? I don't know what this is. Hold on. Yeah, get out of here. I'm trying to navigate menus while also talking. Damn. Okay. But yeah, like, growing up, whenever I, like, watched, like, movies or TV shows that, like, were set in America, like, you know, like, you guys don't realize, like, how America-centered, like, media is, because, like, it makes sense, because, like, hello, like, that's your house right there, why would it be weird? But, like, just, like, growing up in a country that wasn't America, and then having, like, aloha, I am American. I don't know why aloha was my go-to America, greeting. You know what? Howdy there, partner. Yee doggy. I'm going to middle school so I can learn how to do my taxes and eat a hot dog while doing, the Macarena. Like, that's how, it all looked, basically. So, like, basically, like, you know, when you're growing up, like, watching, like, media, and then, like, you know, like, you have to try and, like, learn, like, you end up like learning like a lot about America from like shows and movies and things, and like you try to like, you know, like translate it into your brain. Like someone's like, oh yeah, I'm a senior in middle school, and I'm like, what does that mean? I still don't know what freshman is. Like I vaguely know. I think it's like the second to last year, maybe. No, it's junior. What is a fresh? I don't know what freshmen are. We just have years. We have grades. We list the grades. And then, like, I think in my school, I think, like, in year 11, year 12, you're, like, technically a senior in class. Yeah, it's Wade. He's awesome. Bye, Wade. So over here we have preschool, kindergarten. So kindergarten's, like, a separate, like, building thing, right? Because, like, kindergarten was, like, lumped in to, like, just primary school. 1st to 4th, 5th to 8th, 9 to 12, then college. Right, okay. Yeah, okay, like, you know, I established what it's like, you know, earlier with, like, kindergarten to year 6, that was primary school, and then, like, high school is year 7 to, like, year 12, which, like, I think, like, logically, your system makes sense. America makes sense, because, like, you know, like, 5th grade to 8th grade, people are, like, at, like, somewhat of a similar sort of, like, mentality age. 9 to 12 makes a lot more sense. But, like, just, like, having, like, it's so weird having, like, going to, like, high school at the age of, like, 12 or 13, right? And then, like, you're in the same, like, building as, like, people who are, like, just about to, like, they're 3 days away from being, like, legal adults. Like, that's a child. Why is there a literal child with, like, an almost adult? Like, you know, why are they breathing the same air? It's weird. So, like, it makes sense, because, like, they're all kind of, like, on a similar, like, maturity level, give or take, with, like, the American system. So, like, I get it. It's just confusing, because, like, that's not what we're used to, so it's like, I gotta do, like, the mental math a little bit, you know? And the free between K and college is elementary school, middle school, and high school. Yeah, okay. So the free between K and college, okay, yeah. So, elementary, middle, and high school. Why do they call it middle school? Because it's in the middle of the schools, dipshit. Okay, yeah, answer my own question. True, good point. What does elementary even mean? Like, why is it even called primary school? Is it like, it's the main school you go to? I don't know. High school makes sense, because, like, I don't know, everyone calls it high school. No, not everybody calls it high school. I don't know, it's just like, noticing culture differences, like, even, like, small things, like how people, like, organize, like, schools and things. It's just really fascinating to, like, compare it to, like, different countries and things, you know what I mean? Yeah, like, it's just fun, like, oh yeah, like, we do this at this time, or we do this at this time. It's kind of like when, like, Americans, like, first, like, realize, like, the Southern Hemisphere have, like, a different, like, hold on. Bless you! My partner sneezed. I had to bless him. Anyway, okay, so here's on the island. What's his name? Falcon is coming to mind. This guy can't be named Falcon. That's, like, a dumb name. Why would they just name, like, an eagle, like, Falcon? Like, that's like naming, like, a bird, like, bird, you know? Buzz! Okay. Well, anyway, goodbye, Buzz. Thank you for telling me your name is not Falcon. Thank you for your time. I'm leaving now. Over in Japan, fun fact, over in Japan for a short time, the DS was used in schools for doing assignments during school hours. Ooh, that is a fun thing. I know that, like, I don't know where. I don't know what part of the world, but I do know that, like the Nintendo DS was used to, like, help to train, like, I think it was Japan, actually, yeah, no, it makes sense, okay. So, like, they used the Nintendo DS to train people for, like, McDonald's, like, a McDonald's training sort of thing. There's, like, this YouTube account that I watch, I think it's Nick Robinson. He, like, makes, like, big videos sometimes, and, like, he goes to Japan. His videos are so fun, actually. I might, like, rewatch them. Anyway, he made this, like, big video one day where, like, just, like, discussing, like, the Nintendo DS, like, McDonald's game, which is basically just, like, an online tutorial. Game cartridges and all. Yeah, exactly. It was game cartridges. I think it was, like, during the Nintendo DSi era, because, like, there was McDonald's DSi, like, models and everything. Anyway, like, the soundtrack for that game, like, low-key kind of slaps. Like, it's in my, like, I know at least one song is in, like, my background bops, like, playlist. So, like, yeah, maybe you might hear it, like, during, like, one of my streams or something. But yeah, like, you know, it is neat how, like, Japan can, like, see, like, this tool, or, like, this game console, like, hey, this is a game console that's really popular, a lot of people are using it, the youth are using it, let's use that to, like, help, like, the youth with, like, their schoolwork, or or like, let's help, like, you know, high schoolers, like, you know, learn to do their job or something. Like it's neat how people, like, are doing that, you know? Almost feels kind of, like, almost, like, conceptually, like, that idea could, like, teeter into, like, a boomer direction of, like, oh, hello, how do you do, fellow kids? Why don't you Pokemon go to the school and read about modern history or something? It could teeter into that territory. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying, like, the concept could land there. And I'm glad it hasn't so far. Alright, who's on this island? That's Rhonda. Okay, I had to let... I know a lot of their names. You know, weird flex, but I can't remember all the Animal Crossing. No, I can't remember all the Pokemon anymore, but I still remember most of the Animal Crossing names. So that's awesome. There's some funny McDonald's crossovers merchandise. Ever heard of Yokai Watch? I have heard of Yokai Watch. Are you gonna tell me there was like a Yokai Watch like Happy Meal sort of meal? Ooh, okay, actually I was on Twitter last night, right? And I was just scrolling and I saw that like they're doing like a Grinch meal with McDonald's. And also like, you know, like the Grinch meal like at McDonald's like has like a toy or like a trinket. I'm gonna say a trinket or a prize with the with the meal. But like America's getting socks, but Australia's getting like Grinch and a McDonald's like snow globes, and I think that's really neat. I kind of like, look, I don't like supporting like big business. I don't like supporting McDonald's. You know, eat the rich. It's morally okay to steal from companies, but the Grinch McDonald's snow globe kind of slaps, and I think I kind of want to get it. Yo, Bob, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome in. How's your night treating you? You know what? I'm gonna try and see if I can find the tweet I'm thinking about. Cause I think it like is like it's kind of cool. Maybe I'm like gassing it up a little bit. Maybe I just like thought the concept of it was like really awesome. I should like, you know. Okay, unrelated, but like, he wants to see a picture of an apple. But like, this is like an apple. Like, if an apple was a cartoon. Okay, if this apple became like went from apple to cartoon, back to apple again, that's what it would look like. Look at that. Is that not an apple? That's a fucking apple. That's awesome. These are my likes. These are my likes on Twitter, by the way. You know, like reveal. Okay, where is the fuck ass? You know, it's the sponge. It's Craig. OC Craig. A lot of One Piece, a lot of stuff. You know, look at this horse. Horse has dots. Where is what I was looking for? What am I looking for again? The Grinch snow globe. Where's the Grinch snow globe? A lot of One Piece. See, I'm a brave soul. I don't like inappropriate things like boobs and nipples. This is unrelated to boobs and nipples. Look, Colonel Sanders is kind of hot. Mr. Colonel Sanders as a sexy man is superior to socks. Where is the fuck ass tweet I'm looking for? You know what? Go back to the video game. I'll find it in a second. Let me scroll for 10,000 years, I suppose. Okay. The wild gimmick was using medallions to summon partners for battle after a certain medallion in the watch. Are you seeing where it's going? Like the Omnitrix? The Omnitrix from Ben 10. Y'all, who was your favorite Ben 10 alien? Where is this? I found it! I found the tweet! Okay, it was by Quentin Reviews. Love that guy. Anyway, so this is the Grinch meal. I'm concerned by the drink. I don't care about the actual food. I care about the snow globes. Like, look at this. Kind of cunty. I don't know why. Like, I never gave a care about like snow globes at all. But like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, damn, snow globes are kind of awesome. Actually, maybe I do care. Maybe I do like the whimsy that comes with like Christmas or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, I don't think I know where this is going. Wait, no, do you get the medallions from McDonald's? Grimace Globe. No, you're so right. Actually, Grimace Globe kind of goes hard. I wish I got Grimace socks. Grimace socks would be awesome. There's an event medallion with Mr. Ronald himself and Jibanyan. Okay, I know what a Jibanyan is. I'm vaguely aware of Yokai Watch. I have a couple of friends who are into Yokai Watch, so like I've kind of like learnt from them a little bit. Yo, it's Billy. Billy's awesome. Bye, Billy. He's awesome. Goodbye, Billy. Okay, so like there's a medallion with like Ronald and Jibanyan. Okay, that's actually kind of awesome. Hell yeah. I think one of my first, like, I have a couple of, like, core, like, memories of, like, being aware of Pokemon. I don't think I have, like, one sole thing being, like, my first introduction to Pokemon. But one of my one of my core memories is like this was during like the Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald era, where like Burger King, where Burger King had like these like walking like Pokemon toys, and like you wind them up and like it made like the little like the grinding sound. Basically, like they'd step forward. And the Trico one was awesome. I'm like, hell yeah, this guy is awesome, and he's green, and he has a tail, and he's also green, and he stands up. Anyway, Trico's my favorite of the Hoenn starters, by the way. Can I just say, the Hoenn starters are like really awesome. Like, okay, like, there are so many, like, starter trios that, like, I'm either, like, mixed on or I think they're pretty good. Like, there are some starter trios that I think are pretty awesome, but I probably wouldn't use all of them. The Hoenn trio are, like, the three that I honestly could use any of them at any given moment, because, like Mudkip, Torchic, and Trico, they're all really awesome. Like, they're so awesome. Like, I played, like, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire when they both came out. I struggled so hard to, like, think of, like, which starter I wanted to use. And, like, I think I played those games, like, 3 times just so I could have used all 3 of those starters. Like, they're all awesome. Basically, to answer your question, my favorite alien was Ball Weevil. I don't think I'm familiar with that one. I don't think I know Ball. This is so sad. Who was my favorite Ben 10? Who was my favorite Ben 10 alien? Oh gosh, Upchuck was awesome, but I think just, oh hi Marina. I think I like Upchuck because like, I think I don't know if I had a toy or if I played with a toy of Upchuck, but like, he was like really squishy, like one of those like squishy toys that had like the goo on the inside. Ooh, Ghost Freak was awesome though, you're so right. And like the lore that they gave Ghost Freak for like the first series, where like he started off as like a Ben 10 alien and then like became like a villain. Like that went hard as fuck, you know? That's how I feel about the Johto starters. You know, the Johto starters are really good. I don't dislike any of them. I think I will always be a Chikorita person, but like I have dabbled in the Feraligatr and Quilava direction. I love how I just named like a final evolution and a middle evolution. Yeah. I'm not consistent. Anyway, regardless, like you know what I'm talking about. Totodile's awesome. I don't really like Feraligatr too much, so if I were to use like if I were a Pokemon trainer in real life and like I had a Totodile, I think I wouldn't like evolve them past like a Croconaw, kind of like how like Ash Ketchum does in like in the anime when he got a Bayleaf and they only kept it as a Bayleaf apparently, which like Bayleaf was awesome. Honestly, they're all awesome. Although like the Hisuian like Quilava. Bro, he's awesome. The Hisuian, like, starter, like, variants that they gave all the starters there, like, were so really, like, they were awesome. Like, let's go, Arceus, had some really good, like, version, just convergent, like, different guys. Like, Hisuian Sneasel, and, Weavile? Fuck, what's his name? I really like him. I really like the guy that, like, Hisuian Sneasel, like, evolves from. Like... Well, like, yeah, evolves into, because, like, that guy's awesome. Ursaluna's pretty cool, honestly. Like, Let's Go Arceus was, like, a really good game. Like, okay, the Pokedex and, like, the new things they brought in, like, to, like, those games. I really love, like, the Pokedex, like, the Pokemon that are unique and new to those games. For that game, rather. Like, those guys are awesome. Favorite yokai, watch yokai is, Fornyan. Ooh, he sounds like a cat. I don't know why I said ew. I meant to say like, ooh. By anime lore, was the result of Jibanyan getting sick and would make spikes on his head launch off when he sneezed. Oh, true! In the series lore, however, he's just another cat yokai who has a pin missile and launch on his head. Alright, I'm on my way to Google. I'm gonna Google this guy. I'm struggling so hard to like copy and paste this. Hold on, give me a sec. Fornyan! Oh, he's green! Like a booger, because he's sick! Okay, actually, he's awesome. I actually have the Yokai Watch, I actually have the Yokai Watch just sitting on a shelf right now with Fornyan metal in it. Fuck yeah, it's awesome. Yo, who's there? Naomi the cow! Girl, that's like the 3rd time we've seen her during this adventure. Get out of here. You have the Yokai Watch with the toy in it? Fuck yeah. That's awesome, hell yeah. Do they make much like physical merch for Yokai Watch? Because like, Yokai Watch was popular enough to like garner a couple of sequels and everything. And like they have like, I'm going to assume like they have like a wide selection of like creatures, ads, boo! Ads are cringe. Good point. All right, we'll continue the conversation a bit when you come back. Typhlosion got a cool form of Arceus, but Meganium and Feraligatr got fuck-ass looking megas. The Feraligatr mega is, like, a whole situation. Like, when the leaks, like, I like being caught up in leaks a little bit, like, leak culture and, like, leak season for Pokemon is, like, a season I, like, really look forward to and everything. Anyway, yeah, like, when, like, Feraligatr's mega, like, first got leaked, and we didn't see it in motion, we just saw it, like, front on, everyone, like, I was also, like, in the camp of, like, what the fuck are they doing? Why does this look weird? I also thought that about Mega Starmie. Now that I've had enough time to, like, be with Mega Starmie, I'm like, fuck yeah, this guy's kind of funny. But, like, if the Mega Feraligatr, like, you know, looked different in, like, his T-pose kind of animation, or if it had, like, actual animation, it would have looked, like, so much better. It would have been so good. Just, like, the initial, like, leak was, like, what are we doing here, Game Freak? Really cool. What was the question? So we're talking about, the Pokemon Legend Arceus Megas. Now, okay, we're just talking about, like, Typhlosion, Meganium, Feraligatr. Oh, what was my question about Yokai Watch? How much merchandise do they make for Yokai Watch? I am curious, because, like, I know that Yokai Watch did garner a couple of, like, sequels and a couple of games in the series, and, like, I'm going to assume, like, the Yokai roster is, probably wouldn't be anywhere near as extensive as Pokemon, but they would have a number of guys. Like, there's, like, the Ghost guy, there's, like, the cats, there's several of the cats, there's several Jabanyans. There's a guy who was a dog and also an old man face. That guy, whenever I think of Yokai Watch, that is the guy I think of. Like, Jabanyan comes third in the conversation. It is just the dog man face guy. And I started thinking about that, like, actual yokai, like Umbrella guy. I don't know if they have, like, a yokai, in Yokai Watch based on the, like, yo, it's Biscuit! Oh, I love him! Hi, buddy! He was on my island, like, a couple of years ago, bro. I love that guy. He's awesome. Mega Starmie with the super long legs looks silly. Looks cute to me. It couldn't, you have, like, balance him out a little bit. I mean, like, I think, like, people, like, started, like, rationalizing, like, okay, why does he look like this? Oh, because, like, Starmies are trying to, like, you know, be like people. And, like, seeing, like, Mega Starmie, like, you know, run around, like, in, like, the Mega stages and everything, like, in Legends ZA, like, that did add a little bit more charm to him. I do wish they did add, like, a little bit extra, maybe, like, did, like, something fun with the color scheme or something, like, you know, make it, like, look a bit more different to, like, initially it was just, like, oh, they just, like, elongated the legs, like, it was, like, what the fuck are you doing here, man? But, like, I have grown to like Mega Starmie. Mega Starmie's awesome. Spoilers for Pokemon Legends ZA, by the way. I didn't think we'd be talking about Legends ZA, but, you know, here we are. Anyway, let's go fly off to another island. When we get into the loading screen, I will read that message out, don't you worry. Alright, I also need some water. They made the watch and Model 2 and 3, even Katie's necklace eventually in Japan. They made the books to hold medals based on the anime. Ooh, okay, that's good, that's good. You know, you gotta have, like, a nice place to store all your collectibles, you know? Like binders for, like, TCG cards, or, like a big box or something. They made medals for just about, each and every yokai, especially a theme statue to hold medals based on the character it's for. Ooh. So it basically was like an Omnitrix, but like with discs. Hold on, I can't remember who is my favorite Ben 10 alien. I did, like, what was his name? Rollout? Hold on. Ben 10 aliens. Alright, we're gonna go for the wiki. Cause, like, I grew up, like, watching, like, the original series of Ben 10, and, like, I did watch, Omniverse, and, like, a couple of, like, bits of that. Ultimate Alien, I didn't really, like, see too much of. I caught a couple of episodes here or there, whenever I could, but, like, I didn't go out of my way to, like, watch Ben 10. Also at that point, I think I was, like, entering high school when, like, that was, like, coming out or whatever. Bell Bottom Salsa. Alright, I'm ready to go home. Alright, go look for the Ben 10. They would make a statue of the character in the metal to hold the medal. I see. Like a plastic statue you can, like, slip onto, like, the, like the watch. Because I know they did that for, like, Ben 10 merchandise. Alright, yep. Fly me home. Fly me home, you delicious dodo bird. Yep, we're going home. We don't want horns to be on my island. I want someone who's awesome! Like Cherry. Anyway, screen share. Alright, classic aliens. Okay, looking at Ben 10 aliens. Why does Ghost Freak look like that? Bro, when did they give him, like, a chain? Or, like, a Is this Omniverse? Hold on. Yeah, that's my guy. That's the guy. That's also the guy. This is all the guy. Bro is the guy. Bro is the guy of time. That's the Omniverse design. I see, I see. Is there like a... I was hoping for like just like a big like slideshow I can just like flick through. Do I have to like go through each and every single like picture? There's so many links. Damn, okay. You know, I wish I cared enough to like look through it all. No, I do. I think I do care about it. Alright, yep, fly away. We're gonna fly away and then go look at more Ben 10 aliens, I suppose. Accelerate was awesome. I think I did like upgrade quite a lot. I think I just gravitated toward like tech stuff and everything. Big Chill. Big Chill was, that guy was awesome actually. Cannonbolt! Yeah, okay, yeah. He's feeling you think about Cannonbolt based on you thought he was named. Yeah. Cause like I think just because like I think whenever I'm playing Pokemon and I use the move Rollout, I think about Cannonbolt. I just want that to be like just like a piece of knowledge. If I've ever played Pokemon and like a character like and a Pokemon uses like Rollout, I'm thinking about Cannonbolt. He's in my brain right now. Yeah, it was Cannonbolt. Echo. No, Echo was a fraud actually. Ditto was cool. Just because like he's from the original series and like, oh, I have to like the original stuff. I can't like the new stuff, obviously. I'm just gonna like skim through the names and see if any of these like come to me. I never got to know Terraspin, but like I think he looks awesome. Bro, why is this design just like he like shrinks or grows and like yeah, his design he just shrinks a bit and like gains some like some dots. Okay, crazy man. I was gonna say Green Needle was also cool. Yo, it's a polo! Green Needle's not real. Green Needle's like the Yanni Laurel thing. Have you guys seen that? Have you guys, this is like several years old, right? Brain Blast Green Needle. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna find the clip just in case, cause like just a refresher. Give me one moment. Okay. Then 10. Green Needle. It's one of those like audio illusions that like something would play and then like if you make yourself like think of one thing, it would say one thing, and then like if you thought about the other thing, it would say the other thing. So let me just like get this up really quickly. Mute that. Bing bong, we're over here. Okay. So okay. So I'm going to loop the video for you, but this is Brainstorm, right? This is like the Brainstorm. This is what I thought when you meant like little statues. I was thinking of like, this thing. But basically, this is Brainstorm. Think of Brainstorm, right? Okay, he's saying Brainstorm. Now think of Green Needle. You know what? You see it? You hear it? How does this work? Like, how does it work? Like the Yanni Laurel debacle from, like, a decade ago, like, never, like, confused me or anything. But, like, why does that one, like, work? Like, how does the brain for that one? Do y'all remember, like, the gold and white and, like, blue and black dress? Like, that one made sense because, like, color theory, I understand that. But how does Green Needle Brainstorm work? The saddest part about yokai becoming less popular here in the West is now, has how level 5 wasn't putting into as much effort into translating the games. Ooh, I'm so sorry. And then after the 4th game, they stopped altogether. There was a new game just for the Switch, not translated, and they even ported the Yokai Watch 1 for the Switch, not translated. Really? Like, I guess I can sort of see why they want to, like, just, like, you know, not translate the new games. But, like, if you're gonna port the old game that already has, like, the first game that already has, like, a translation, why wouldn't you just, like, also go in through the effort? Because, like, that'd be a nice way to, like, just, like, gauge to see if people would be interested in seeing more of the Yokai Watch series, like, in the West. Like, you know, maybe it was ahead of its time, maybe it was on the DS, so, like, not many people, like, you know, had a chance to play it. But, like, the Switch is such a big console now that, like, they'd be crazy to not do that. I can hear Green Needle if I think about it, but if I hear on the video without thinking about it, I just hear Brain Needle. You know what, actually, I have done that to myself. I have tried to, like, mesh them together. Like, Brain Needle or Greenstorm. I probably could do both of those, actually. But how does that work? One day I'll find out, and then I'll forget. And then we'll have a conversation all over again. Alright, who's on this heckin' island? It's Freckles! She's a duck. Alright, goodbye, Freckles. See you in another life, I suppose. How many, oh, I have, like, a lot of Nook Mile tickets. Okay, we're so awesome. But yeah, I haven't played Yokai Watch. I think I played, like, the demo that was on the 3DS at some point for, like, one game. I didn't really jive too much with the gameplay. I think I was just, like, a bit confused on what to do. But I know a lot of people do enjoy the Yokai Watch series. And, like, those people, like, really love the game. And so, like, I wish the game was available. Like, I wish more of the games were available, just period, for everybody who likes the games. But also, I wish, like, you know, I wish they, like, went out of their way to translate, like, the newer games for that series for people who, like, enjoy those games could play it. That's how I feel about, like, a lot of things. Whenever I watch, like, sort of announcement trailers, or I see, like, news, or, like, Nintendo Directs or anything, and they show, like, a big laundry list of, like, games that are coming to the console or whatever. Like, even if I don't like the game, I recognize, like, hey, there's a fan base for this game. The people who want this game really want this game. And I might not be playing it, but I'm happy for those who will be playing it. That being said, Kirby Air Ride came out recently. I hope everyone's enjoying that. I think I'll one day get Kirby Air Ride. Kirby Air Ride seems like a fun game. I just don't have, like, the drive to get it right now, and also money, because I'm a broke bitch. And sadly, I never got to finish Yokai Watch 1 on my 3DS before mine broke. No! And I sold all my games, not knowing the data that's saved on the cartridge itself. Ooh. So I'm just hoping I can get a new DS around my B-Day, or Christmas, so I can finally beat the games. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping you can. I have seen, like, online, some people, do sell those, like, bootleg, like, DSs that have, like, a bunch of, like, ROMs added onto it, and you can play, like, seemingly, like, an unlimited amount of games on, like, Nintendo DSs, 3DSs, etc, etc. So, like, hopefully, maybe you can, like, get your hands on, like, something like that, so that way you can go back and you can play that one, and you can play, like, the other games, like, in the series that you may not have played. Yo, it's that guy! Fuck, what's his name? Oh, this is the guy who I can't pronounce, because, like, his name has a Q in it. It's like croquet, isn't it? It's croquois! I don't know how it's pronounced. I don't know how croquois is pronounced. Is it just croak? It's because he's a frog. His name's Croak. Fuck you. Okay, I'm leaving. Anyway, with Yanni Laurel, the first time I heard it, I heard Yanni, and then every time after hearing it, I heard Laurel. Even before I knew that that was the right answer. I don't remember which one I heard. I don't think I heard either of those, like, clearly, with, like, the Yanni Laurel thing. I think I heard, like, a weird mixture of, like, it was like a Yarl kind of thing, you know? Or like a Yanel, I don't know. Basically, it sounded like just like a mixture of both of those words, and I couldn't, like, make myself hear one or the other no matter how hard I tried. But it's fascinating how, like, the brain will do that, you know? Brain is evil. Now they can sort of come back with a completely new game called Horror Mansion. Ooh, what is that game? What's that game called? What's Horror Mansion called? No, what's that game about? That's what I meant to say. But it's not being super talked about. It was the first announced. Announced about a year ago, but basically confirms we won't be getting any more Yokai Watch games for a long time. That is a shame. I'm so sorry. I mean, who knows? Maybe like they're like the company who's like making those games might be big enough that they can start like making more than one game at a time or something. Maybe they have like 2 teams. No, I doubt they have 2 teams. Game Freak barely has 2 teams. Anyway, so like, what is Horror Mansion about? You know, obviously there's a mansion, it's horror, Luigi's there, he has a vacuum. Wait a minute. I'm kidding. But yeah, well, tell me about it. I like hearing about new games, I like hearing about video games. You said level 5 is the guys who make like Yokai Watch, right? I'm gonna like, because like I recognize like level 5 as like a name for like a game people's level 5 games. Are they the people who made Fantasy Life? They are the people who made Fantasy Life. Bro, I ate Fantasy Life up as a kid. When it first came out in 2012. Wait, 2012? When did Fantasy Life first come out? I'm Googling it, and like it says Fantasy Life 2012, but that doesn't sound right to me. Anyway, Fantasy Life was so awesome when I played that on my 3DS. Yeah, is this ham-free? I think this is ham-free. It's ham-free! Hiya, buddy! I'm leaving now. It also uses yokais, I believe, but basically has no connection to Yokai Watch other than being from level 5. I see. I mean, the concept of yokais, you know, is like a vague enough concept. You can like, you know, dip into it. Very odd how like level 5, the people behind Yokai Watch are Oh, excuse me. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. That came out of nowhere. Very interesting how, like, the people behind Yokai Watch is making another game with yokai in it. That almost does feel like they're, like, maybe just, like, shifting to a different thing, but they don't want to, like, let go of yokais, like, for too long. Like, for, like, you know, they don't want to, like, let go of, like, the idea of, like, yokais, just yet. Maybe, like, they had ideas for yokais, like, wouldn't work as, like, yokais in Yokai Watch. And now they're, like, branching out and, like, still, like, using those ideas, maybe? Because it's so much cooler than ghosts in the West, though. I very much believe that. You know, from what I understand about yokais, they do seem really cool. I do want to know a bit more about yokais. I think yokais do seem cool. And kappas, just like a lot of like, you know, like mythos in the West. Boo, boring. There's a ghost. There's a witch. Ooh, boring. But like mythos Japan. Like, they're kind of cool. I'm taking a piss when I say, like Mythos Japan. But, like, still, like, you know, like, a lot of things, like, that exist like that in Japan do seem really cool. I do want to, like, learn more about them. I think, like, kappas are, like, very interesting as well. Dodo 1, this is Dodo Tower. Thank you, Gilgo. I've been yapping for 45 minutes straight. I'm thirsty, sorry. Sip, 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 sip. Yummy. Yeah, yokais just, like, seem cool. I know, we're bringing it back to One Piece. There's one character, I'm not gonna go too much into One Piece, but, like, there's one character, in One Piece who, she can, like, put people's souls into items. That's Peaches the horse. I don't care for Peaches the horse. And, like, normally it's just, like, normally when she uses her power, it's just like, oh, yeah, now everything has, like, a face, and everything's all awesome and things, and, like, she can, she, like, has, like a cloud and a sun, and, like, they have, like, parts of her soul and everything, and, like, they're super powerful, and, like, they help her fight and whatever. But then, like, she went to, like, the Japan location in One Piece, and, like, she used, like, her powers to, like, put some souls into, like, things, and they turned into yokai, and that was really fun. I thought that was really cool. Because, like, it, like, took their power and, like, and just, like, made it, like, you know, slightly different to, like, you know, fit the setting. Very awesome. And the Jackbox game, TKO, like, that has yokai in it. Yokai are just cool. Anyway, this has been, our discussion of yokais. Are there... Oh, don't visit an island. Boo. I'm trying to, like, mash through the dialogue. You'd think I would just, like, not mash through all of this all the time. You've got Japanese zombies. They wear bizarre Japanese clothing and hop with their arms forward. Ooh, right, yeah. And you've got the lady with the long neck, the lady with the mouth and the back of her head, figure of the eye in its ass. Oh, you know what? At least they can watch what they eat from both directions. You know what I'm saying? I try to make it funny. That didn't really work. I'm sorry. Whenever I think of like yokai, like in general, I think of like the umbrella one with like an eye. I'm gonna Google it. Hold on. Umbrella yokai. Yeah, I think of the umbrella one because like he's awesome. Yeah, you guys can just like Google like umbrella yokai. I think he's cool. Alright, back to like looking at Ben 10, I suppose. Where's my Ben 10 tab? Oh, did I close my Ben 10 tab? This is so sad. I will never know what my favorite Ben 10 alien is. This will be a very big sad. The fish one, Ripjaw. Ripjaw was awesome, actually. Stinkfly! No, Stinkfly was my favorite, because he flew. No, it's Quinn, the eagle. Alright, come back, Quinn. You got singular hopping legs, you've got the living umbrella, it goes on. Yeah, it goes on. There's like a lot. And like, correct me if I'm wrong, but like, is the mythos and like the lore behind like yokais, like the items, or like some yokai I believe like have lived and existed like over for like 100 years and then they gain a soul. I think like that applies to like the umbrella and like any other like inanimate objects like yokai, where like if it exists and like is like loved and like is in a good pristine condition, and then like it gains a soul like that. Ripjaw was peak character design, but I think 3 of the 5 times he was used, there was 0 water presses. Ripjaw was so awesome, and for like Ben to have like an underwater guy, and like for them to like not even utilize him like at all was just like that was criminal, you know. like, you know, that being said, like, the one time I can think of him using, like, Ripjaw was when, like, he was having, like, that weird, like, splicing episode in, like, the original series, where, like, all of his, like, aliens were, like, coming out, like, as, like, a weird, like, sort of, like, hybrid fusion of each other, and it was, like, Heat Blast and Ripjaw. And so, like, yeah, cool. It's the fish creature that you can't get in the water because he's also made of fire. Like, bro, what are we doing with peak design? The Lady of the Long Neck and the Living Umbrella are actually made into yokai. Watch yokais for the third game. That's a gimmick of classic yokai. Ooh. You know what? I like that. I like that idea. Hell yeah. Man, Yokai Watch sounds so cool. I wish I liked the game. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, Ripjaw was awesome. Did they even have any other, like, underwater or wet kind of, like, Ben 10 aliens? No. Can't really think of any. Stinkfly was awesome. I think I liked Stinkfly because he flies. And I've always wanted to be able to fly. Like, that was always been, like, my #1 wish. Ew, it's Faith the Koala. I'm leaving. Okay, my #2 wish is to, like, leave the island immediately. Thank you very much. But yeah, that's always been my locked-in ready answer for, like, if I had, like, superpowers, it'd be to fly. Like, if I did have superpowers and I could fly, I think I would just, like, use it to, like, hover, like, 2 feet off the ground and just float around in my room. Like, I wouldn't use it to, like, fly at, like, supersonic speeds, or, like, go to, like, the top of the atmosphere, or, like, I don't know, just bypass some stairs. I would just, like, exist in a room. I would just float around, like Marceline the Vampire Queen style, you know? Maybe I should be a vampire. It's great. If you get a 3DS and a capture card, you should stream the game. See, like, I did get a, okay, I did initially have a 3DS capture card. It was a 2DS, but, like, still played 3DS games. That was actually, like, my first capture card I did have when I first started streaming. I played, like, I was streaming, like Pokemon, a lot of shiny hunting, and then I started, like, you know, branched off into, like, 3DS games and everything. And, like, I technically still have my capture card, but, like, it just doesn't work anymore, which is really sucks. It really does suck. I think it, like, has something to do with, like, the, just, like, a lot of, like, the components have, like, maybe, like, rusted or just, like, hasn't been used, so, like, everything's kind of broke. And, like, since, like, the Switch has existed for a while, there hasn't been a need for, like, a 3DS capture card. Like, not in, like, 8 years now. And, like, and so, like, because of that, like, getting, like, a 3DS capture card is really hard because, like, there was only 2 people who made the 3DS capture cards, like, back in the day. And I believe, like, once, like, stopped just before, like, everyone's, like, stopped, like, you know, buying them. And I think, like, both just, like, stopped making capture cards. Like, they just, like, don't work anymore, which is, like, it really does suck. Because, like, I wanted to play, like, a 3DS game, like, a while ago on the channel. I saw the red of his head, and I was so excited for a second. I saw the red of his fucking bald head and the black shirt, and I thought our hunt was over. No, that's an octopus. Are you Octavia? Octavia, that's you. Okay. Alright, well, I'm leaving. Goodbye. But yeah, like, a 3DS capture card is, like, insanely expensive now. Like, I think it's, like, you're looking at, like, a couple of $100s to buy one. And even then, like, that's, like, if you get them, like, really cheap. Like, they're, like, you can't even find them most of the time, honestly. Let's see, there was, Walker Trout, Water Hazard, and Overflow, knockoff of Water Hazard, the reboot. Who is Water Hazard? I don't think I recognize these guys, actually. Maybe that's why I'm, like, struggling to think of, like, any, like, water guys right now. Alright, I'm gonna Google it. Actually, Water Hazard looks kind of cool. Okay, I'm looking at him, yeah, okay, he's kind of cool. Walker Trout is a fun name. Hold on, let me look at Walker Trout. Bro, he looks so silly goofy. Look at this guy. Bro, I'm gonna put him on a bed of rice and eat him up. Yum, yum, yum. He's so tiny. He's so small. Small guy. Alright, and just for those who, want to know, this is Water Hazard. And Overflow. Alright, hold on, give me a sec. Let me have a look at this guy. Look at Ben 10, guys. This is not a Ben 10 alien. I mean, unless it is, unless I'm mistaken, this is a Ben 10 alien. But in case I'm not, congratulations on your transition, Ben 10. I've always believed in her. Good work, good work. Okay, and then in the reboot, Kevin had Nematrix, a corrupted version of Ben's aliens. Ooh. Oh, that's right, I forgot they, like, rebooted the series. I forgot about that. Okay, I kind of The Nematrix sounds familiar. Did I, like... Was that in, like, the... Was that... No, that... Was that? Okay, Kevin having, like, an evil Omnitrix, like, rings a bell, but I don't remember where, you know? It has a corrupted version of the, of those guys. I see. At this point, it'll be easier to just sail to the high seas and play their 3DS game, than to get a capture card. No, exactly. Like, whenever I've wanted to, like, play on my 3DS capture card. Actually, yeah, like, a couple, like, was it, like, 2 years ago at this point? I was, like, replaying, like, Animal Crossing New Leaf. Because, like, I have New Leaf on, like, on a card. And I wanted to play it, like, on stream. But I couldn't, like, I had to emulate it because, like, I just couldn't get my capture card to work. Guess I'm never streaming 3DS games. Yeah, no. I mean, anti-tricks? Hold on. To the Google machine. Anti-tricks. Okay. This does not look familiar to me at all. But like like Kevin having like an evil Omnitrix makes sense. I think he did that in the original series. Oh, it looks like a K for Kevin, and it's not as awesome as the Omnitrix. That's why it. Okay, I'm just now realizing this is an hourglass. Because it's a watch. Holy shit. The Omnitrix is an hourglass! Why did I never notice that? I'm so stupid! I'm 26! Why did I never notice? It's a fucking... We're going back to video games. I hate everything. Ben 10's actually been cancelled. No more Ben 10. Okay. Also, why did I just notice it's a fucking hourglass shape? Oh, did y'all know I only noticed like 5 years ago? He says it's hero time because he called the Omnitrix the watch. I'm denser than cement in a cement mixer. In the original show, he'd absorb the powers of Ben's aliens. Yeah, like he'd absorb the powers of Ben's aliens, and then at some point, Kevin had like this like weird homunculus form of like all the aliens. I remember that. Okay, it's coming back to me. I haven't thought about Ben 10 in, like, forever. The Nematrix was for Omniverse when Kyber was hunting down Ben and put it on his hunting dog. Okay, that sounds familiar. I didn't watch Omniverse very much. I, like, caught an episode here or there. That sounds about right. I saw the red of his jacket, and I thought that was the fucking dog I want. Go away, Al. Hey, guys, look, it's AI. Oh, bro, it's AI! I can't believe they put AI into Animal Crossing. I'm gonna post that I'm gonna post that screenshot and say, oh, I can't believe they have AI in Animal Crossing. No, that'd be like such a rage bait tweet. Holy shit, actually. They went crazy and fused them all, which also happened to get an Ultimate Alien and then get an Omniverse. And damn. Bro's gotta take a chill pill. I think all of his problems would be solved if he just got like some frozen yogurt and had like a good 2-hour nap. Like, did Kevin think about this? Did any of the villains in Ben 10 think about just getting frozen yogurt and like, I don't know, going for a walk like down the street? Maybe get some frozen yogurt, put some funny little toppings on top, go to the beach, put your feet in the sand, make them wet. Then like all your problems are solved. Like, did anyone think about that? No. They decided to go and beat up a 10-year-old kid, or take over the planet, or destroy the world, or like break the space-time continuum, or go back through time, or like, whatever the fuck else they did in Ben 10. Any other Ben 10 alien, like, you know, enemy? Did you ever think you could solve your life's problems with a little treat? That is why we as a human society have invented little treats to stop people from taking over the world. If we didn't have little treats, I would have enslaved the planet by now, and made everybody make me little treats and rub my feet. And I notoriously do not like people touching my feet. It's not notorious. You know, fun fact, don't touch my feet. Okay, awesome. Good fact sharing. Excellent. The whole thing about Kevin's species was like they can't absorb living creatures because the power makes them go crazy, which is the whole thing about Agrigor in Ultimate Alien. He absorbed the Andromeda aliens and turned into a fusion of them like Kevin would. This sounds vaguely familiar. Little treats. Fuck yeah, I love little treats. I don't think I've seen, like, the episodes you're talking about, but I think I've seen episodes of people talking about this for, like, a recap of, like, oh, yeah, remember the time we went to, like, Andromeda was there? And I'm like, I guess I do now, I suppose. You know when, like, you yap too much and your mouth gets all foamy? My mouth is covered in foam. Hell yeah, little treat, yum, yum, yum. Alright, who's on this island? It's Lucky! I love that guy. Let's say hi to Lucky. Hi, Lucky. This guy's awesome. Alright. Goodbye, Lucky. You have your fun over here, okay? Born in 2008. I know all about that stuff. You know what? Good point. Fuck, I forget people are aged. I forget I'm old. Don't remind me I'm old. No. Alright, we're leaving. Man, people are born in age. Like, people were born in years that, like, I vividly remember. I'm so fucking cooked, man. Anyway, Ben 10 is awesome. The plot point with, like, Gwen, I think it was really interesting with, like, Gwen, like, you know, learning magic, like, in the original series, and then having that, like, sort of, like, turned into, like, an alien sort of, like, secret thing. Like, I liked when they did that, because, like, initially in the original series, like, you know, Gwen just, like, learned to, use magic because, like, some other person was using magic, and she's like, yeah, I'm also gonna use magic. Like, that was cool. And I was like, yeah, okay. Like, in the original series, like, you know, Ben, Grandpa, and, Gwen, they had, like, their own unique, like, skill set and, like, sort of, like, thing that made them unique and, like, sort of round out, like, the team and everything. So that was cool. And then, like, when they got to, like, the next series, and then, like, it got revealed, like, oh, yeah, Gwen, you're not a magician. You don't have magic powers. You have alien powers. I like how they, like, expanded upon that and linked it back into aliens, because, like, looking back, it's a bit weird how they just had, like, magic and also aliens, like, existing in the same show. I did like that, because it kind of, like, expanded everything and, like, you know, made things, like, you know, feel more fleshed out, and, like, it made the world feel more alive, like, there was more things at play besides just aliens. It did kind of make it a bit silly of, like, okay, so Ben Sing is aliens, now Gwen Sing is also, she's an alien. They still made the powers, like, very separate and very different from each other, but, like, just, like, on paper, it just, like, looks a bit, like, samey, if you get what I mean. Time for medication, medicated pudding, Grandma. You can't tell me what to do. I'm not gonna get no dang medication pudding. I'm gonna get my rockstar pudding. That's right, it's pudding, and the people at the nursing home, they put cocaine in it. That's right, but the cocaine, it doesn't come out in cocaine powder. No, because I'm old, they give it to me in pill form. That's right, it's pill cocaine, and it says Tylenol on the cover, but that's what they just said. Just cover. That's what they call it, so the cops don't get on them. See, the joke is I'm actually taking my meds, but I'm being convinced it's cocaine. Don't do drugs. Unless you're awesome, in which case, do your own thing. I don't give a care. I've heard that people were born in the late 2000s and the early 2010s are sentient. Yeah, I know, right? Like, sometimes I'll tell a story or an anecdote, like, at my work, and be like, oh yeah, I remember, like, in this year. And then someone would chime up and be like, wow, I was in year 3. And I'm like, you were in year 3 when I was, like, in high school? You were like you were a baby and, like, just barely born while I was, like, you're, like, growing up and, like, forming, like, memories and things. It's crazy. It's very crazy. Do you like Grandpa Max of a plumber, the best in the Milky Way galaxy according to Azimuth? I mean, he is awesome. Like, Grandpa having, like being a plumber, the whole plumber, like, sort of timeline of, like, yo, I'm just a plumber, and then, like, that turns out to be, like, an alien thing. Very awesome, actually. Very cool. I like, that was a fun little twist and everything. And, like, you know, like, Grandpa still had, like, a background and sort of, like, a connection with aliens, but, like, he didn't rely on, like, he relied on, like, you know, technology to, like, that was either made by aliens or, like, made to, like, combat aliens. Like, you know, like, his thing was, like, technology. But, like, it still had a connection to aliens, and that was really cool. That was really awesome. And I like how they, like, revealed that, like, the reason why Ben got the Omnitrix was because, like, it was, like, holding on to, like, Ben's DNA, which was, like, 1/4 Grandpa's DNA, because, like, I think that's how math works. Anyway, like, it, like, locked onto, like, Grandpa's DNA, and, like, it was trying to go to, like, Grandpa Max. And, like, I like that little, like, twist of, like, yeah, it wasn't, like, an accident, it wasn't, like, fate. It was just, like, it was meant to go to, like, the other guy, and you just got it. Did they ever do, like, one of those, like, episodes where, like, Grandpa Max had the Omnitrix, or, like, did they, like, have, like, a side story where it's like, oh, here's what would have happened if he did get the Omnitrix? Because, like, I know there was one episode where, like, Gwen had the Omnitrix for a while, and they showed what her powers, like, would have looked like, and what her aliens would have looked like, as Gwen. Is that Sparrow? He's gonna turn around with, like, those, like, void, godless eyes. Okay, yeah. They're not as bad as I remembered. I think of Jitters' eyes. Yeah, did they ever do like a what if kind of story about like if Grandpa got the Omnitrix instead of Ben? Cause that would've been cool. That would've been awesome. Alright, ready to go home. Yeehaw! But yeah, I forget like people are like alive. Sometimes, okay, I don't know if this makes sense to like anybody else, but like does anybody else does anybody else just randomly remember that other people are conscious, sentient people? Like, I don't know if like I'm stupid or like I just play too many video games, but I walk down the street and my brain is not thinking like, oh, these people are like my brain thinks that the people down the street and like people I see in public are NPCs, and then I'll just be like sitting there like, oh my god, these people like have lives. They like go home to like their wives and kids. They like have mortgages to pay. They have favorite fruits. Like, what do you mean these people are like fleshed out people and they're not just like simulated like AI that are just here to like exist to make the world look fuller? What do you mean these aren't NPCs? Does anybody else like have like moments like that, or am I just weird? Bro turned around and had magic 8 balls in his face. Wait, I think I missed a moment. Hold on. I don't think so, but there's a few episodes in Omniverse where you get to see a couple of different universes. I have seen a couple of like the episodes, or like just like moments. I think a couple of times I've like flipped channels and I've seen like Omniverse on, and I've seen like a couple of like Ben variants. Like there's like a blue one. Yeah, that's all I can remember. I just remember there's a blue one. Okay, one where Gwen had the Omnitrix, one where Ben had embraced his fame at a young age. Towards the very end, we start getting to see a ton of evil versions of Ben. I know there was like a white hair red Ben, but like was that like an alternate universe Ben? Or was that somebody else who like had like Omnitrix powers and then got like Ben's DNA and put that into his own Omnitrix? And it's like, ooh, look at me, I can turn into an alien, but my alien is you. Ooh, Albedo. I'm remembering Albedo. I only saw like little bits of Albedo. Is this Dina? This is Dina. I'm awesome. There are people who have a conspiracy theory that life is a simulation that makes it feel makes you feel better, Gilgo. You know what? I think that would simultaneously make me feel better, but also make me feel like really bad, because like if life's a simulation, then yeah, nothing in life matters. But if life's a simulation, then nothing in life matters. I think about that often. Honestly, that does like me remembering that nothing in life matters helps me, because like I can be a silly guy. I can exist. I can do my own little funny little silly tasks. Nothing that I do matters in the grand scheme of things. So why don't I just do things that make myself happy? That don't harm other people. Like, I'm not gonna go like on a killing spree because like nothing happens, or like nothing matters or anything. But like, you know, if nothing that I do matters in the grand scheme of like the universe, if like I'm going to die and the world is going to be unchanged, why don't I just like, you know, make the time that I exist on this planet a time that I'm gonna be happy, and I can do whatever I want, because like you know, I don't know. Sometimes it helps me sometimes it helps me rationalize how I'm feeling, you know. It's just like remembering, like, yeah, whatever I want to do, it doesn't matter. If I live out my dreams and I do everything I want in my life, then that's okay, because nothing bad will happen from what I do, and that gives me enough free reign to do the things I love, which is your mom. That's right, I'm having sex with your mom right now, bitches. She says hi, by the way. It's very quiet sex. That's why you haven't heard anything. Anyway, what would dodos do? Has anybody ever thought about that? Has anybody ever thought about what dodos would do? It is really hot right now in this room. Let me just, like, crank the fan really quickly. If you guys hear a loud fan, let me know, and I will, like, I don't know, destroy the planet or something. Anyway, so who's on this island? Oh, it's Lucy the pig! Goodbye, Lucy the pig! You are not the dog I want. Which, like, I think I should get like a visual reference of the character that I'm currently looking for, in case anybody is like, what am I doing? What are we doing here? Alright. Cherry, Animal Crossing New Horizons. So I'm looking for this bitch, right? I'm looking for Cherry the dog. She's red. She's got, like, black bits. She has, piercings on her ear. Spiderweb shirt. She's awesome. She's a goth little alternate baddie. and her name is Cherry, which matches the location that I'm going to put her on my island. So that's why I want her. Put him up like a shiny hunting stream. True. No, you're right. I could just do that. I thought about that actually, but like, I don't know if I can be fucked. Okay, a Galvin had been forced into your Charizard. How you doing? Welcome in. We're talking about Ben 10 apparently. We're just like talking about what I remember of Ben 10. And I'm having like an expert in the field of Bejamin Tennyson correct me and like give me the lore. Anyway, so like Albino was a Galvin who had been forced into the look of Ben, identical at first. Then he actually managed to change his look to white hair with his own new Omnitrix. Okay, the Ultra Matrix. That's what I'm remembering. Given the same playlist of aliens a new form after running their DNA for 100 years simulation. Okay, interesting. Right. I don't know why, but like you saying all that has reminded me about like that dog with the with some kind of Omnitrix. Like, did the dog dog alien guy? I remember like was he he was smart enough to like. Whenever he saw, like, an alien he was, like, hunting after, he would turn into, like, that, like, alien's, like, natural predator. That's really neat. I do like that. Craven's dog? Is that the dog creature I'm thinking of? Like, with the Omnitrix type, like, color that would, like, turn into, like, the, like the predator aliens. Because, like, that was, like, really interesting, actually. I only vaguely remember this. But that was really cool. And then after he tried to get his original Galvin form back with a machine, and Ben thinking it was a Doomsday device and destroyed it. Right, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. I don't remember if the dog has the name. I think it came up on one of our Google searches earlier. I don't know. I could be wrong. And then in Omniverse, he returned now being able to change back to his Galvin form, and even having an ultimate Galvin form. Bro, the brain gets bigger. Galvins are the grey matters, right? Galvins. I'm just gonna Google Galvin and just I've come across I've come across Galvin's plumbing supplies. Oh boy, y'all want to buy some Galvin plumbing supplies? This is the guy, right? This is the guy we were just talking about. This is the alien. He turns into this guy. Bro, this guy is like 70% neck. What are you doing? His best, that's what he's doing. I don't neck shame the Nematrix because it's Nemesis and Omnitrix. Whoa. Okay, yeah, Galvin's are the Grey Matters. Okay. I had to like make sure. I had to remember. Okay, yeah, thank you. Like there is like my memory is spotty at best. Where is the villager that's on this island? Are you like hiding from me? Is this creature hiding from me? Is there even a creature here? Do I, like, choose the right kind of island? Hello? Hello? Maybe they're at the beach. Oh, it's Lily! It's Lily the Frog! Ain't she a sweetie? Hell yeah. Alright. Bye, Lily. Stop talking to me. Thank you. That was Craven's hunting dog. He had developed a Nematrix alongside Dr. Psychobos, filled with its own playlist of an alien that was specifically predated to a certain array of Ben's aliens. I think that was really fun. That was a really fun, like, sort of, like, thing to do, you know? Like, just transform into, like, the predator to, like, have, like, the advantage. That's fun, you know? Yo, I can kind of see Wilbur's eyes from this angle. Never mind, I can't see him. Then after losing his dog, adopted by Kevin, true, based, real, he attached it to himself, then changing the predator aliens, into the predator aliens needed. Right. I see. And then he died, because the true predator is the friends we made along the way. He became the concept of friendship, and then he died and exploded. Yeah, it definitely happened, right? Yeah, sure. I'm lying, that's not how it happened. I'm thirsty again, hello. Anyway, time to take off. Charizard, who was your favorite, Ben 10? Who was your favorite Ben 10 alien? Oh, is my cat at the door? No, my cat is not at the door. My cat is very far away. I can't get the webcam up, because, like, there's no way I can capture this. But she's, like, the other side of the house right now, just, like, lying down looking at me. Hello, baby. She meowed. No one can hear her, but she meowed at me. Meow, meow, meow. And Dr. Psychopos is a, I fucking can't read that. The same things. Oh, Brainstorm! Green Needle! Yeah, we were talking about him earlier. Green Needle motherfucker. Okay, right, okay, Dr. Psychope. I think I remember Dr. Psychopus now, maybe. Alongside the help of some weird parasite thing that would help him transform into them, later lost the parasite after attached to the Omnitrix, with Ben, because they had so much more DNA stored, right. You know what, that's very fair. Like, oh, Ben would be, like, any parasite's, like, you know, wet dream, in a way. Okay, just because, like, for the same reason, like, Ben has a lot of aliens in his Omnitrix, so, like, if, like, any parasite was, like, oh, excuse me, sorry. If any parasite was, like, trying to, like, latch onto a person who, like, or to, like, a bunch of aliens, like, he is, like, the breeding ground for all... Okay, what if, like, I'm sure there was, like, an episode where they tackled this, but, like, what if Ben got sick? Would all of his, like, aliens also be sick? This sounds familiar. This sounds like I'm describing an episode. This absolutely would have been an episode. Okay, what if one of his aliens, like, had cancer? Okay, so, like, I know, like, the Omnitrix, like, gets its, like, DNA by, like, getting the DNA from, like a pre-existing alien, right? So, like, what if, like, someone got, like, a standard alien, like a gray matter, type, Shibubi, what's this called again? Galvin, yeah. Like, what if the Galvin had, like, alien cancer? Would Ben's Galvin version of that, would Ben's, like, Omnitrix version of that Galvin also have Galvin cancer? And would that spread to him and his other aliens? Because that'd be fucked up if that was a thing. My favorite episode of Gilgo is when they talked about Ben 10 for a long time. Hey, you're allowed to join! You have joined! Vulpamancer, hold on. Alright, time to the Google. Alright. The fuck is a Vulpamancer? I don't think I know this guy at all. Oh, Wildnut! I do know this guy! I forgot he had, like, a real name. Bro, that guy's awesome. I think I had a toy of Wildnut. Okay, I had a toy of, like, a Heat Blast as a kid. And I only remember it because, like, the type of plastic he was made out of was really delicious and I loved to chew on it. I might be some kind of weird fucked up creature that just chews on plastic, but, shut up. I want to contribute to this Ben 10 conversation, but my knowledge of the show is so hazy because it was one of those shows I watched as a kid. Because there was, like, nothing else to watch and or on, so I was waiting for the next show. Ooh. So it was one of your filler shows then. Damn, I'm sorry. I mean, you can, like, still contribute or, like, you know, like, you can ask them questions or, like, be like, hey, I remember this. What was the context of that or something? There was an episode where Ben got sick and affected the aliens. That does sound right. That does sound very familiar to me. Don't harm me, like, admitting that I, like, I don't know why. Like, I was a chewer as a kid. I would, like, anything that, like, I'm not looking at that guy. I don't like that guy. Anything I, like, saw as a kid, I'd be like, what would that taste like? And then while it was in my mouth, I'm like, okay, but, like, what if I chewed on it? Seatbelts, Polly Pocket plastic toys, magnets at some point. I never swallowed. I was sure to never swallow. The ends of a pen lids, texters, markers, There was this one line of Kung Fu Panda toys at McDonald's. There was a Master Shifu that was holding, like, the Dragon Warrior scroll. That Dragon Warrior scroll was my ketamine. That tasted so fucking good, man. And Forearms got very skinny, did he? Did he get skinny? I got invested in the OG series, so I guess my only question is, what exactly is Zomboso? What is a Zomboso? This is a good question. I'm now describing, like, all of my, like, things I would chew. Oh, that guy's just like an alien. No, he's a clown. He's a clown guy. I think he was just a fucked up, like clown guy. Oh, Stinky! He got stinky, not skinny. I can't read, bro. I don't have eyes. I've never been allowed to have eyes in my life. Chewing plastic is like one of the more normal Gilgo lore drops. I know you're right. You're right. Seatbelts would be like, well, see, every single time I got into the car, I would just chew my seatbelt. Those straps would go home sloppy and, like, soaking wet. I think we now know why Gilgo is so messed up. Hey, I'm messed up for several reasons. I had large objects dropped on my head as a kid. I still have the scars from that. I'm pretty sure I still have brain damage, but, like, I don't know. I've been tested. Also, want to know something fun, Gilgo? Absolutely! I do want to know something fun. Tell me all the fun things. All the fun things. I don't know how to sing. Well, no, I know how to sing. I just don't know. I don't have. What is it? I'm tone deaf. I've been told I'm tone deaf. My money is on the wagon wheel. Yeah, it was the wagon wheel. That is how I land on my head. Cannonbolt species in Ben 10 universe is actually extinct. Is it? That's right. No. Cause fuck us, Grey Matter, Galvin guy. He was Hugh. He was awesome actually. Oh, if we come across Hugh again, we might consider him on the island. The aforementioned large object. Yep, wagon wheel was large object. But yeah, I remember like fuck what. Okay, the guy who made the Omnitrix. Asmius? Help me, please. Asmius, thank you, my neurodivergent audience. Thank you for helping me with Ben 10 lore. Yeah, Asmius. I think he mentioned that at some point during like the lore of SpongeBob. No, it's Ben 10. We're talking about Ben 10, not SpongeBob. Yo, imagine if SpongeBob got the Omnitrix. It'd be kind of crazy. Yeah. Like the Cannonbolt species was like extinct, which like that was like the original purpose of that was one of the original purposes of the Omnitrix, right? To like conserve like alien species that have like gone extinct, but also to like help to like bridge the gap and like bridge any like like culture differences with like other aliens to like be like a tool. Like it was intended to be a tool for like good, and now it is because like Ben 10 saved the universe, and George Washington was there at some point. I think I watched a video once of like the lore of like Ben 10, and they went back in time to like I don't know, fight aliens with George Washington, and there was a tree. I don't know the George Washington lore, like Ben 10 or otherwise, so I don't know why cherry trees are like relevant. It shows the original reason the Omnitrix was made, not a weapon, but a tool to bring peace and preserve alien DNA to bring them back. Exactly. I remember that. Yes. Oh, awesome. Can't think of all the small things about singing SpongeBob, Patrick, Mr. Krabs. But like, what about SpongeBob Big Guy Pants Okay? That has been in my head for days now. I hate it. Why did Ice Spice make like a fuck ass song about SpongeBob being a big guy, and it's the fact that his pants are okay? I hate it. It's her, Diana. She's awesome. Oh, George Washington was the first plumber. You know what? I've heard weirder things about Ben 10. George Washington, the inventor of the wooden dentures, would absolutely be the first. Is that why they made Mount Rushmore the plumber base? Because George Washington is in the mountain? Tell me George Washington is in Mount Rushmore Mountain. I don't know which fuckers are there. Abraham Lincoln's there. I know that much. I don't know shit about George Washington or the fucking Mount Rushmore. I just know that Mount Rushmore was a level in the Ben 10, like, PlayStation 2 game that I played as a kid, and that was like a level I got stuck on. So I have the most, like, that was the Mount Rushmore level is the only level I remember of that game, because I always got stuck and I didn't know what to do. A primary episode I can recall is the Romeo and Juliet one, where a plumber marries a sludge monster alien. I kind of remember something like that. Like, I remember like a lot of humans were like trying to like hook up with aliens a little bit. That makes sense. I'm sure that episode was central to some kiddie's development, yeah. Some kid was like, maybe I'll be the sludge monster and marry an alien. Or worse, one day I'll be an alien and marry a sludge monster. Possibly, maybe. Some people were trying to defend SpongeBob Big Guy Pants Okay, because it's for kids movie, and it's funny seeing people respond with better songs. No, you're right, like, better songs that, like, were made and used in other kids movies. Like people are, with that argument as well, people are, like, getting, like, songs from older SpongeBob, like, movies and media. It's like, yeah, like, they had, like, Ocean Man in the SpongeBob movie, or, like, whatever. Anyway, SpongeBob Big Pants Guy Okay? That's not correct. Without the Omnitrix works, it fuses DNA with his user, so the aliens Ben turns into, not the original DNA sample. Only examples of the DNA sample being the original DNA host was Ghost Freak. Right, okay. Ghost Freak species can survive on a singular strain of... Can it? You know what, that makes sense. I was always, like, curious, cause, like, I knew, like, Ghost Freak, like, you know, like, broke out. Oh, it's Maggie the pig! Maggie's cute. Hi, Maggie. Alright, goodbye, Maggie. You're not Cherry, goodbye. Yeah, cause, like, I was always curious, like, oh, if Ghost Freak could escape, then, like, are the other ones, like, also sentient? Like, are they also going to, like, escape? And, like, wasn't there, like, Alien X? I forget what his deal was, because I only saw, like, one episode with him. I'm talking about like the big black alien that had like space for stars, and also like whenever Ben used him, he had to like talk to like big floating heads or something. Was that Alien X? I think that was Alien X. He said that when he first escaped the Omnitrix. Look, bitch, I did not pay attention. I don't pay. Look, when that episode aired, I think I was like very much in like that. Look, I'm only paying attention to like the high action bits or nothing at all. So when the characters were just standing around yapping, I'm like, okay, where is Forearms? Can he come out and punch some stuff? Like, you know, Alien X is basically just a species of gods, right? Okay, so that's his deal. The main entire reasons for the Scar escape the Omnitrix. The Scar? Please tell me how it's pronounced. I don't want to be incorrect about the important lore of Ben 10. And became his own villain. Oh, is that was his name? Wasn't like that was his name? Ghost Freak. No, I'm just gonna call him Ghost Freak because Ghost Freak is awesome. I'm kind of sad that like he like lost his Ghost Freak like power after that point. Big Chill was awesome though. I'm glad Big Chill wasn't the villain because like he needed another like ghosty guy that could like. Can Big Chill like go through the walls? Because like I don't know, like when the second series came out, every like new alien I'd be like, oh, that's like this season's like upgrade and Forearms. So like it's kind of always like compared those two. So I don't know if like they are truly like meant to be like similar to each other. Okay, Celestial Captains have two personalities and they can't move unless the two personalities have to agree. Right, I see. Okay. Like, was there like much of a lore reason, or was it just because like, oh, they're gods, so like they gotta do that? I guess it's good to like keep gods in check. Yo, it's Antonio. That guy's awesome. Cause like imagine like a god that can like do anything, like you know, just like being like not controlled in any kind of way. Like that would like spell havoc upon the world. That's a good way to like sort of like keep everything sort of like not evil. Make sure he doesn't like, you know, use his power for evil and go crazy with it. You know what I mean? The powers are limitless. They can either they can even alter the universe at will, but only use Alien X a few very select times because he would have to bargain with the two personalities to fully use Alien X. So like I remember like whenever I would like flip through channels, sometimes I'd come across like those episodes like mid episode, and then like Ben would be like arguing in space, and I'd like watch for like 2 minutes before I'm like, I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna leave, and then I'd go watch Hannah Montana or something. Ghost Freak, more like Ghost Freaky, am I right, fellas? Hey, yeah, you're right. Up top, haha, Ghost Freaky, haha, yeah, man, woohoo, woo. He had the same intangibility power, fuck yeah, hell yeah. Big Chill's awesome. I think Big Chill's my second, like, I think Big Chill's like my favorite, like, I'm gonna say second generation of Ben's aliens, just because like I don't like, you know. New tile streamer in chat talking about Ben 10 with a side of Animal Crossing. Don't worry, the VOD channel will be able to hold me to this. I'm gonna name this section of the VOD, Hunting for Animals, and also we talk about Ben 10 for a really long fucking time. Probably not that extensively, but like, yeah. Ben technically has an alien biological really? Ben fucked? Are you telling me that Ben as an alien pulls? What do you mean he has children? It's kind of funny actually. Tell me more about this. Alright, this is the Ben 10 stream. Look at my message before. Alright, cool. Plus, sometimes DNA could alter Ben's personality, like when he's Big Chill DNA taking over Ben, because it was around the time when I don't know how to pronounce that. Self-reproduce. They self-reproduce? Bro! Man, Ben took Go Fuck Yourself to a whole new level, am I right, fellas? Crazy. You know, I think I, like, vaguely saw those episodes. Or, like, that episode where it's like, oh, Big Chill's doing something crazy. It's Molly. Bye, Molly. But, like, I don't think I, like, watched the entire episode to, like, find out, like, why. I think I only watched, like that once, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I remember that. When he is wrath, the tiger guy! I remember him now! He gets really, really, really angry. Yeah, because, like, tigers are angry. And if they're not angry, then, they're Ben 10. Alright, Ben 10. Okay. Alright, chat. Do you agree? Vilgax's the best femboy. Bro, he's got that shit on. I'm saying this to Pack of the Biscuits, actually. Pack of the Biscuits will enjoy this. Bro's gonna cosplay as Vilgax from Ben 10. And it's gonna be a threat. Alright, hold on. I gotta find... Gotta find my friend, packing up biscuits. Bro, is he not my friend on Discord? This is like so sad, bro. Wait, no, it's all okay. He's not online, that's why I couldn't see him. Alright, chat, what do you think? Do you think Vilgax is the best femboy? I think that's a yes, chat. Let me tell you something. I bet him over for real, for real. Damn! Bro, he's got his whole Bill Gussy out. He's got his whole Bill Gussy out. Yeah! Anyway. While we're on the subject slightly. The subject slightly of just Ben 10. My lawyer has advised I do not answer that question. You're right. Oh, ads! Boo! Alright, if I have to run ads, we're looking at Vilgax again. Best femboy. Yo, we could totally do like the Animal Crossing Knuckle. Cause I haven't done my the Knuckle daily yet today. Alright, how can I help you? Let's fly off. Let me tell you something, Raph-shaped hole in the ground. I think I only saw like 2 episodes with Raph in it, and like he was really interesting. I wish I watched more. I had like vague memories of episodes I did watch, or like episodes I half watched, or like episodes I like just like watched a little bit of. But I have enough to carry myself in the conversation. Hell yeah. Maybe rusty, but I believe the variant of femboy is a twunk. Maybe. I don't know. All right. We're making a Ben 10 poll. Is Vilgax a femboy or a twunk? What is Vilgax? Twunk or femboy? All right, you decide. All right, chat. Make the decision. Is he a twunk or is he a femboy? I'm voting femboy. He could be both, but that's the boring answer. We want to sow discourse and chaos. We are deciding if Vilgax is a twunk or a femboy. Want to know something even cooler? Ben 10 lore. Fuck yeah, I do. It's a rectangles aren't square situation. No, you're right. You're so right, actually. In forearms of species, the females are always stronger than the males, and you know what? They are based for that, actually. It was probably like some kind of like, oh, it's Avery. I like Avery. Avery was on my island for a while. Bye, Avery. I'm sure like they did that. Like I'm sure like the writers did that as like kind of like a subversion expectation subversion kind of thing of like, oh, you expect the man to be the stronger because like gender roles and human roles and things, but no, actually, it is the woman. Haha, isn't that queer? Queer isn't weird. It's not weird for girls to be stronger. I'm POV, I am a white man who doesn't know what the word queer means. Anyway, but like, I think like that's the case in like a lot of like, animal species, like, in the wild. Like, the women, like not all species, but like, a lot of, animal species tend to be like the dominant sort of like creature. Praying mantises come to mind immediately, how like, praying mantises like eat the heads of like their husbands or whatever. I don't have any evidence to support this, but I think black widows would also do the same. And like, I'm not a lion, but I'm going to assume that since the women do all the hunting, the women are also stronger. Because logically, it just makes more sense for the women to be the strongest out of like lions, because like they go and do the hunting. Anyway, yep, fun fact. We've seen another member of Vilgax's species just once, in the movie Secret of the Omnitrix. Wasn't there, like, a girl Vilgax? I remember girl Vilgax. Like, I'm not insane for this, right? Hold on. Girl Vilgax. I think... Was she... Oh, was she in... I think she was in the movie, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. She might be the one in the movie. That's the one that we're talking about. Okay! Okay, shh. Shh. I don't know why, but okay, this is gonna sound insane, but, if there was a Vilgax in a movie, my brain was like, oh, well, the one that's in the movie must be a boy, because women can't be in movies. That wasn't my exact, like, brain, like, thought process or anything, but, like, that's pretty close to what my brain was thinking. Like, it was like, oh, if it was in the movie, it must have been a guy, and not, like, the girl. I don't know. I might be stupid. I'm very stupid. Don't test me, I'm very stupid! Alright, who's the next villager? Hello. Oh, it's Greta! Greta! Ain't she a sweetie? I don't want her 10 feet near my island. No, 100 feet. I want her on the other side of the no, quarter side of the planet. Random Ben 10 question for you. What was the first alien Ben met that was the same species? What was the Ben 10 first alien Ben met that was the same species in the Omnitrix? Was it like, okay, I remember there was a Diamond Head there was an episode. Diamond Head species is gonna be my answer, because like in the original series I remember that like there was like they were at like a desert town, and there was like a Diamond Head guy, and he had like a hoverboard, and then he gave Ben the hoverboard. It was Diamond Head. Fuck yeah, I got it right. I'm doing a little dance. Yeah, Diamond Head. Diamond Head's awesome. Anyway, shout out to Man of Action to introduce my favorite alien for the intro scene of Secret of the Omnitrix, and then never again in the original series. Damn. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Dance you're doing. Yeah. Now, how do I even like used to remind me of Crab, like Mr. Krabs? What's my little dance? Oh, was his name Crab? Best bounty hunter. He was a good bounty hunter. He was awesome. He was really awesome. Like, I remember he was like a cool guy, and that's really all I remember, actually. Don't fly away! Don't fly away! I'll go to an island with like a guy. Tetrax, the second last of his species after it was destroyed by Vilgax. Was he the Diamond Head guy? Oh, and then the reboot, Ben suddenly unlocked Vilgax as an alien. Ooh, I think I remember hearing about that, actually. Discovering all of his bizarre powers, and then Vilgax himself appears and steals his power back from the Omnitrix, playing himself as the new reoccurring antagonist for the rest of the show. Right in the reboot, that's right, he did get like a Vilgax alien. I think I only saw like a little bit, like a little bit of like little trailers or anything. I remember like with the reboot, they like made us to like upgrade could like possess like a skateboard. And, like, I don't know if it was like, oh, new thing bad, old thing good, unga bunga. But, like, in my brain, I'm like, oh, that's not correct because, because upgrade does technology and a skateboard does not have a computer in it. That was, like, my evil brain inside me, like, trying to be like, oh, this is dumb. I guess, like, anything, like, technology, like, the word technology, you like, associate that with, like, computers, phones, laptops, a secret third thing, but, like, technology is, like, anything that was, like, invented by a person. Like, toilet paper is technology, technically, in, like, a very technical, like, bare bones definition of the word technology. I'm gonna, hold on, technology definition, The applicant of scientific knowledge for practical purposes, especially in industry. Toilet paper is technology. Upgrade could possess toilet paper. And that's kind of awesome. Petrosapiens were almost extinct. They actually followed it up on Alien Force with the Tetrax that came and demanded Ben turn into Chromostone. It was Apple! The Hamster! Apple the Hamster. Who is Chromostone? I don't think I know that guy. Hold on. Wait, is he like the pink Diamond Head? Yeah, he's the pink Diamond Head. Okay, yep. Alright. Cool. I don't think I saw a single episode with him. I only saw him in like promotional stuff and like in the theme song, but like not like actually in the show. Some would argue that wheel is the first technology. Okay, yeah, but that's a boring option. What else is technology that's also kind of funny? One of those sticks you use to scratch your butt? That's technology. Why are all my technology butt-based? In this essay I will. Because Chromostone was taken from the DNA from a unique alien called, Succolite, who's basically a Diamond Head's god, right. So like it was just removed from the Omnitrix. Okay, that explains why I did not see him in the show at all. Not quite technology. It was invented. No. Like a butt scratching stick is technology, according to Google. Hold on. Where is the tab where I googled what technology was? You know what? I don't care anymore. I don't care. Anyway, geos. Yeah. But the fact that virtually every culture developed alcohol by accident is amazing to me. You know, I really do think it's really interesting how different cultures around the world without like communicating to each other, like invented things that like are similar to each other but also very distinct. Like I don't know. It's really odd that like Eastern countries like Japan, China, etc., invented like noodles, but also Italy invented pasta, and they like, from what I understand, they like didn't like communicate during this time. So I think it's like really interesting how like they've done that. Also, like, you know, like cultures around the world developing like alcohol and things. Just like it's really fascinating that like, you know, like it's like human society has decided like, yeah, we are going to like invent a thing, and we all did it like at the same time. Like, strange, you know? Okay, what country was the wheel invented in? And like, also, did the wheel like, did the humans discover the wheel like in different parts of the world at the same time, or was it like one part of the world and then everyone's like, damn, this shit kind of goes crazy? Chromosome was heavily used. Want to see an ugly alien? Fuck yeah, I do! I do want to see an ugly alien. My money's on Pangea. Okay, dipshit. We're in Pangea. If Pangea was put back together in overnight, and we like located where the wheel was invented, what part of the world would that have been in? You said what country? I'm going to kiss you on the head later. Fuck you. Pangea is a country, yeah, but like, okay, if the wheel was invented in Pangea, what part of Pangea? And then like when Pangea broke up, like the Backstreet Boys, which Backstreet Boy invented the wheels? What I'm asking. Which Backstreet Boy in Pangea was one giant country? Dummy, I know! We should bring back Pangea! People yearn for Pangea. Yeah, look, if we... Okay, think of it this way, right, chap? If we brought back Pangea, we could have a giant train line leading from one end to the other. It would be so fucking awesome. You know? We could ride trains to each other's houses, and then we can play Pokemon and Yokai Watch, and we can watch Ben 10. Fuck, that sounds so awesome. Oh, I want to be a kid again. That sounds great. Alright, alien jury rig? Anyway, hold on. BRB, I'm in your wires. And by wires, I mean, I'm Googling. I mean, he's not that, you know, actually, I think I fuck with him, actually. He's got like, some kind of, like, weird goblin vibe to him. You know, actually, I'm looking at this guy, bro. This guy's fucking awesome. Like, look at that guy. Like, okay, like, he looks weird as he's naked, but, like, if he's wearing clothes and goggles, it's like, hell yeah. This guy's kind of cool. This guy's kind of cool. I kind of fuck with him. Hell yeah. Wood. He was a replacement for Upgrade? Ooh, see, I like Upgrade. I like Upgrade quite a lot, so I don't like replacing Upgrade, but, like, he's kind of funny. Like, oh, and he's wearing a top hat? Okay, when he wears the top hat, that's awesome. Is he wearing a top hat, no, that's someone's leg. Okay. I thought that was a top hat that he was wearing, but no, that's just, like, someone's hat. Speaking of Upgrade, fun fact. Oh, I like facts. Give me that fact. Okay, Pangea will make it easier to get to your mom's house. Exactly! And, like, it'll be easier for me to see your mom from my house, even if I'm at one end of Pangea, and you're at the other, because your mom is very fat. I can see her from the other side of Pangea. Specifically in Ultimate Alien. Did you... Specifically... That is not... Okay, I know I type things the wrong way all the time. I cannot correct people on their spelling. That is not how you spell specifically. I'm so sorry. I had to be the one to tell you this. I'm so sorry. You have spelled something incorrect. We must come to your house and kill you. I'm thinking we lock the doors, we lock you inside, we'll wait till you're asleep, that way you can burn alive, we'll set your house on fire, we'll burn you alive at the stake, and you'll be asleep, so you won't know what happened. It'll be, like, nice and soft. It'll be like when you feed, like, chocolate to your dog for the first, like, for the last time, before you, like, euthanize them. We'll euthanize you because you spelt specifically wrong, but we'll give you some chocolate beforehand, so it's awesome, you know? Yeah? Yeah, okay, great. I love how we spent almost 2 hours just talking about Yokai watching Ben 10. No, I'd say we've spent, like, an hour and a half talking about Yokai watching Ben 10. You missed the Yokai Watch topic? Yeah, I mean, it was kind of brief since, like, I don't really have, like a connection with Yokai Watch. Citrus was just telling me about Yokai Watch and, like, giving me information and everything. But I do like how we've, like, spent, like, over an hour, like, an hour and a half talking about Ben 10. This is really funny. The upgrade transformation is incredible. That's why he speaks with Ben's normal voice, like in a walkie-talkie. It's incomplete. Why did I read that as incredible? Yeah, the transformation's incredible. Damn, you didn't have to tell me twice. So it's incomplete. That's why it's Ben's voice. Right, I see. Like, is it okay? It's like I know in like the second, like, generation of Ben 10. I don't remember, like, what their titles were. Like, I don't remember what each series was called. I remember original Ben 10, the time when he was a teenager, and then the cartoony time when he was also, like, a teenager, but also he had, like, a different guy as a friend. I remember those. Anyway, so there was, there was an upgrade alien, and he was small, and I think his name was Ship. But I don't think he's just kind of, like, spoken beeps and boops. Is that what, like, they're meant to be talking in? No, there was a British one. I think there was a British upgrade. I have vague memories, so you have to understand. I'm old. I'm going to, like, combust into, like, a pile of dust any minute now. The whole thing about upgrade is that it can't fuse with organic matter. This not having a unique voice like the ooh, true, yeah, okay. That makes sense for it, yeah. When you have the galvanic mechamorph, he talks normal, right. Oh, okay, so they talk normal. Right. I see. Okay, they shouldn't be able to, like, fuse with organic matter, and yet the reboot, he's with us, he's on a skateboard! I'm sorry, this is, like, it's such a boomer rant. Like, rant. Okay, it's such a boomer thing for me to be like, oh, why is upgrade up, like morphing with a skateboard? There's no technology. But, like, I have my little soapbox. I have to complain. Where is this red dog? Get out of here! Are you Bertha? Oh, hi Bertha, nice to meet you. Get out of here, Bertha! Ship's just a puppy. He's just a little baby. He's just a little puppy. Ship was awesome, actually. He's just a little guy. He went like little beeps and boops. Alright, bell bottom swing. That's right, I'm bell bottom. Why am I bell bottom? Is it because I'm rich? Bro, are you jealous of my money? And my ladder I've been holding for like 25 minutes for like no real reason right now? Bertha and her fuck-ass bulb. No, you're so right. So many villagers have, like, a fuck-ass bulb. Some of them, like, suit it, but others, like, don't. But, like, a lot of villagers have, like, fuck-ass bulbs. That was Rook, his, partner. Right, that's his name, Rook. And the second show, a galvanic, mechamorph lands on Earth. And his mechamorph dog gets adopted by Julie. I remember the dog. Dog goes a woo. All you could say was Ship. Why am I remembering like beeps and boops then? Who spoke in beeps and boops? Maybe I'm just like mistaken. I don't know. All you could say was Ship. Ship. Okay. That explains why his name was Ship. Yeah. He's like a Pokemon, damn. No, actually he's like a Pokemon. This has been a very good Ben 10 discussion for like 2 hours. Alright, in the VOD thumbnail, when I make the VOD thumbnail, I'm gonna put like a Ben 10 alien in the background and just not elaborate. Okay, well I'm elaborating. Hi VOD watchers, I suppose, if you're watching on the YouTube upload. Least favorite alien. Ooh, least favorite alien. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, if I look at like any of like the Omniverse aliens, I'm sure one of them would maybe Echo. Just because like I liked Ditto quite a lot, and Echo just like felt the same. He just kind of like looked kind of like boring. And Ship turned into a fucking battlesuit for Julie and an entire weapon ship. True. I kind of remember that. A little bit. All right, who's here? Yo, it's Walt. It's Walter White, yo. You could put a Yokai Watch character and put an Omnitrix on them. Ooh, I could. I could put like Jibanyan in the background somewhere, and then also I could put like I'll put upgrade there actually. Okay. Ben 10 aliens. I'm just gonna go through like Google images, like just like look at them all. I don't think I was a big fan of Humongosaur just because like he looks kind of bland compared to the other aliens, but like Humongosaur is an icon. I respect him. I just don't think he's my favorite. Echo, Humongosaur. I'm making a hit list of guys I don't like. I don't know, cause like there was quite a lot of the show I didn't actually end up watching. So like I'm trying to like if I go through like the whole list, I'll be like, I don't know this guy, I don't know that guy. Is there a tier list? No, we shouldn't do a tier list. Humongosaur and Omniverse has the big belt. No, true, good point. Humongosaur with the big belt. Okay, but what if he had big shoes instead? Humongosaur with the big shoes. I liked Grey Matter as a kid, but like also Stinkfly was awesome. I'm just like looking at like the main guys. I had like a toy for I think I'm like, oh, I think I'm doing like the multiplayer islands now. That's not what I wanted. No, don't disconnect me from the internet. No. Okay. Well, anyway. Whoopsies. I also had like a diamond head toy as a kid, and the plastic on that one was really awesome as well. It tasted really good, yummy, yummy in my mouth. Munch, 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 munch. There's Taylor, she's done it and I'll send it. Awesome. Okay, I guess this really is the Ben 10 stream, huh? We'll just talk about Ben 10. Hey, what did you do in stream today? Oh, I played Animal Crossing. Nice. Did you have any fun conversations? We talked about Ben 10 for 2 hours. Oh. Did you guys play the Ben 10 video games? I'm sure there was a Ben 10 board game that I played as a kid. No. There was a Ben 10 puzzle. And it was like 3D, it was of Accelerate, and it had like the 3D material that like made it look all pretty. Because we're breaking plastic by taste. No, honestly, I could. If I can find a tier list, we could. Oh, I do like doing tier lists. Doing tier list streams sounds really fun. Tier lists. Hold on. Plastic pieces. All right. This is going to be my very loosey-goosey, like, things to chew on type tier list right now. Here we go. Okay. These fucking things. They don't look fun to eat. This thing? Fuck, I want to fuck that up. That looks chewable. Yeah, okay, like Lego little pieces. Those are fun. What trash should I put the list? I mean, you can put it in the, put it in no context. No. No, no. No context. No. Just put it in general. Okay, yeah, general makes sense. I had a Ben 10 board game that had an Omnitrix, so you used it, instead of drawing a card to get a random alien. This does sound familiar. Maybe I also had the Ben 10, board game. That is awesome. Oh, these beads are so good to chew on! Yes! In general? Yeah, put it in general. Yeah, so, like, when I was a kid, my family would take me, like, my mom would take me to, Indonesia, because, like, she likes going to Indonesia, and, like, you know, white people in Indonesia, you have to get your hair braided like the locals, apparently. We love a little bit of cultural appropriation. We do not like cultural appropriation. I was like 6 at the time when I got my hair braided, so I didn't really know. Probably not to do that. Anyway, I would always have like those beads in my hair, and those things are so fun to chew on. I would just munch. Yo, it's monkey guy. Broken teeth 101. Yeah! That's why my teeth... Okay, my teeth... I was gonna say that's why my teeth are fucked up. But my teeth aren't even fucked up. They're fine. Although I did chip a tooth recently, and it made it kind of, like, sore to eat. Okay, let's go back home. Alright, let's look at other pieces of plastic really quickly. Alright, hello. Ooh, okay, chess pieces. Chess pieces look like they can be great to eat. I want to put that in my mouth and just go munch. That'd be great. Those things are alright. I think like they're malleable because like they're meant to like sort of like you know, stretch down or whatever, or like just like they're supposed to morph around like a screw, so they're awesome. These things look like they'd be awesome, but I think because of how smooth they are, they'd be awful to have into your in your mouth. I had the DX Omnitrix toy. I had like an original Omnitrix toy. And it was awesome. Ooh, these beads! Yeah! Raj! Awesome. Ooh, hold on. Okay, math counting bears. Okay, y'all did math at some point in class, right? Like, you guys played with these things to, like, help you, like, learn math. These things had, like, okay, they were strong. They had, like, interesting, like designs and, like, just, like, the shape was fun, and also the texture of the fur. This is an S+ thing to put in your mouth, bro. I'm fucking like this. This is like a toddler conversation. We've been playing video games, talking about Ben 10, which Ben 10 aliens are awesome, and now it's like, okay, now we're rating things to put in your mouth. Polly Pocket toys are really awesome. Although my teeth were really like sharp. So all my Polly Pocket toys and everything, they'd like be destroyed. I had several toys that just had like so many like bite marks like on their hands and legs and things, like Barbies. Ooh, okay, like I don't. Okay, a lot of people here, I don't think can relate to this, but like I had like Barbies as a kid, right? And like the plastic on their legs were like kind of like on the softer side, just because like, you know, like you don't want to have like hard pieces of metal to like stab people with or whatever. Can't wait to see. Yeah, okay, don't worry. We'll look at the tier list in a minute. Anyway, yeah, it's like a lot of Barbies I had like kind of like soft feet. And like I would chew the fuck out of them. They were so good to have in your mouth. Yummy, yummy feet. Num 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 num. Awesome. Tier list. Someone tell the Discord we've been talking about Ben 10 for the last like hour at this point. 2 hours. It's been close to 2 hours at this point. Ben 10's awesome. Awesome. Anyway, Ben 10 Alien, no reboot tier list. Told you, I had the Yokai Watch toy, but I never told you, some other items I wanted to collect. Oh, yeah. Tell me more about your, Yokai Watch collection you wanna expand upon. Okay. Ooh, okay, I'm forgetting about, I just remembered about, like, the aliens that, like, Ben... Okay, like, the mummy guy, the wolf guy, and, like, the plant guy, these guys were awesome. I really liked them. Okay. Okay, so they're color-coded for, like, what series they're from and everything. Neat. Alright, let's do a tier list during the loading screens. And then, so we can, like, fill up the time and everything. So who's here? Who's at this island? Hello. It's Stinky! Stinky the cat! He wears underwear for a hat! Stinky the cat! He wears underwear for a hat! That's his name. Okay. Alright, hi, Wilbur. Yep, we're going home. Yep, yada yada yada. Do not care. Long hair, do not care. Okay, so, Ghost Freak. Honestly, Ghost Freak, God tier. No, okay. Ghost Freak as a transformation, A tier. But Ghost Freak, like, as, like, a character, God tier. Just because of, like, the lore and, like, everything they, like, added for Ghost Freak. Like, that makes him really awesome. Ooh. Oh, chat, what do you think? What do you think? Do we think, Ghost Freak is, like, God tier or A? Oh, I'm not sure. Alright, video game. You know what? I'm going to put him in A, just for now. And if I decide to, like, change it later, we'll do that. Smallest, the Mega Evolution bracelet from XY has a toy. Okay, nice. It makes sense that, like, the Z-Ring, the Mega Bracelet, it's, like, and things like that would have toys and everything. And then Omnitrix of any sort. Ooh, that's a good collection. I hope you do get that collection. That'd be an awesome collection to have. A. A? You think Ghost Freak is an A? I also agree. No, not local play! I press buttons too much. No. Alright, I want to fly. Fly me away. Alright, once we get to, okay, where do you want to go? Okay, look on with tickets. Yep, okay. Now we can just mash and go back to here. Okay, I think A. I think Cannonbolt is also an A. Just, like, he's cool. Was he the first, like, unique alien that Ben, like, got, like, for Ben 10? Because, like, I think, like, that kind of elevates it because, like, yeah, like, he's awesome and, like, also the first guy. This guy, I remember I liked him, but I don't really remember what he did. I'm gonna put him at maybe, like, a low A. The battery guy, I don't really I think I remember, like, one episode where he got, like, where a bunch of these guys got trapped into, like, a big, like, fishbowl. Cannonbolt was the first new transformation. Wildvine, that's his name! Wildvine. Wildvine's awesome. Buzzshock. I'm gonna put him in B for Buzzshock. I don't really remember too much about him. And in addition, I want to collect the Pincerite and Heracrosite from Mega Bracelets and the Buganium Z. And, ooh, you know what? I can tell from this collection of like Z rings and like the Bug Z ring and Z crystals and Mega Bracelets and Mega Stones. Your favorite type is Dragon. I can feel it. Fuck are you doing here? Is that T-Bone again? Alright, goodbye T-Bone. Sorry, bro. Bro, read the room. Go away. He is a Ben 10,000 alien. Buzzshock is? I think I remember it. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I remember, like, the episode where, like, he met, like, Ben 10,000. And then, like, old Ben 10 was like, ooh, I don't name my aliens anymore. And then, like, young Ben 10 was like, what if you called this guy Arctic Wana? I only remember that scene from, like, the future episode where they, like, go into the future. Is Arctic Wana here? Is this Arctic... I don't remember who Arctic Wana is. Is this Arctic Wana? I'm gonna fillet you. Not if I fillet you first, boo. Get filleted, idiot! Next one is Artiguana. Okay, cool. Maybe I'll put Artiguana in S just because Artiguana is a fun name. Also sounds like I'm saying Auntie Guana, which is not correct. Alright, Orville, send me to, the gulag. Awesome, thank you. Okay, excellent, alright. You know, Artiguana, I only remember him as, like, for the funny name. Oh, ads? Okay, well, ads are done now. Alright. Artiguana, I'm gonna put him in B. Actually, I think, like, all the ones I don't really remember too much, I'm gonna put into C tier. Just because, like, I don't really have too much of a connection with them. Okay, the wolf guy was awesome there. Wildvine goes down there. Maybe I like Wildvine more than I like Wolf Guy. I don't know, these guys are both interchangeable inside my brain. Ben Wolf, that's his name. Butcher Wolf depends on the continuity, yeah. Ben Wolf Guy was awesome. Fuck, do I like... I feel like I like Wildvine more than I like Ben Wolf, so I might put Ben Wolf down in B. B for Ben Wolf! Yeah! Ben Wolf! Alright, Wilbur. Who's here? Alright, who is at this island? Is it Cherry, or is it someone else? Oh my god, it's Raymond. Holy shit. Okay, we got a dilemma. Folks, wee-woo! It's the boy! it's the New Horizons boy, it's Raymond. Oh, I've already got 2 cats on my island. Do I want Raymond on my island? Hooray for first minions. I'm visiting from another island. My name's Raymond, bro. Bro, they got fucking Raymond on this island? I'm kind of tempted, just because it's Raymond. But he's not... Holy shit, it's my accountant. It's the accountant! Bro knows how to do taxes. I say we get him. Oh, but like... He does have homophobia in his eyes. That's a good point. I feel like I'm only inclined to get him just because, like, he's popular. And I don't really want to have him because he's popular. You know, like, I don't want to feel peer pressure from everybody else. From society. I don't want, the fandom to tell me who is awesome and who is not. I want to form my own opinion. If he appears again, we'll take him. Yo, cat with heterochromia? Yeah. The Mimic! It's the Mimic from Five Nights at FNAF! Alright, goodbye, Raymond. I'm sorry. We should slice him in half. And then we should fillet him. Alright. I don't remember the mummy at all. I think I saw him once. I'm like, oh, that's cool. This guy I have no recollection of. Who the fuck is this? Ben Mummy, Snar... Oh, again, Snarro? Depends on continuity. Ben Mummy. Bro, Ben's getting so lazy with the name designs. Ben Wolf, Ben Money, Ben Mummy. Frankenstrike? Ben Victor, yeah, sorry, Ben Victor. Bro, Ben 10 should, like, learn to, like, name things better. Ben Wolf, Benkenstein, Frankenben. Ooh. What's next, Ben 10? Ridiculous. Alright, yeah, look, use my Look Mile tickets. Yep, okay, Look Mile tickets, go. Yeah, he made better names like that. No, you know what? I see why Ben 10,000 gave up on naming like things. Otherwise, like if Ben 10,000 was like going around naming everything like Ben Guana or Benjamin, then like no wonder he gave up. Because he's like, what? The best thing he could do is Ben Mummy, Frankenben. I know it's Ben Victor, but like Frankenben, like. Frankenben sounds so much better than Ben Victor. Who the fuck is Victor, bro? Ben just got 2 names together, including his own, and just smashed them together. Benjamin Kirby Tennyson. I think his last name actually is like Tennyson. The Ben ones were phantoms, I think, because he only turned into those aliens one time. Right, okay, it makes sense. Because like I remember like the wolf guy. But I couldn't think of like him like naming them at all. No, it's Clay. I like this guy. This guy's awesome. That's his full name. Yeah. His middle name is Kirby. But he's not pink and doesn't say Puyo. What is he doing with that name? Ben Victor is such a first and middle name energy. No, you're right. Ben Victor Tennyson. That's exactly what it sounds like. Then in Omniverse, they got new names. Right, okay, that explains Frankenstrike. And the Mimic. Nope, the Mimic was not one. I'm just reading chat again. Yeah, bro, imagine. Okay, but like, can you imagine if Ben 10 turned into Freddy Fazbear, and then he ate the pizza with Chica and the purple guy? Can you imagine? That'd be like awesome. You know, I'm gonna stay on screen share, because like we're going back and forth between video game and not the video game. You know what I mean? All right, how can I help you? I wanna fly. I wanna fly away. Fly me away. Yep. Okay. All right. Knocking on tickets. All right. Mash A. Mash A. Okay. Upchuck was awesome. Love Upchuck. You know what? Fucking love that guy. No. If I'm gonna put any of these guys in God tier, it's gonna be Ghost Freak. I'm sorry, Ghost Freak goes there. I'm really gonna like really order them by like what order I put them in. I'm not ordering the tiers. He couldn't run into an animatronic because of how the Omnitrix works, but like what if he did? And then what if he turned into Glamrock Freddy? And then he went to the Pizzaplex with Monty Gator and Mr. Hippo. Mr. Hippo is here now apparently. They should make a FNAF at Freddy's Ben 10 crossover. They should. It'd be so awesome. Yo, Ditto! Okay, I like Ditto a lot. These two. Hold on. I'm not ordering this, but like these three are my favorite, like, Generation 1, like, new Ben design guys. These guys, does this even have, like... Okay, it does have, like, the original guys. I was like, where the fuck is, like... Why are they all scattered around? Hold on, no. I gotta fix this up. All the red guys are together. Yeah, all red guys over here. Yeah, everybody line on up. All my guys, all my fellas. All my fellas. There we go, okay. Everything's in order now. Ben goes to FNAF and uses upgrade to control an animatronic. No, you're so right. He could do that. That's how it will work. And then like Gwen will eat a pizza with Chica, and then Ben and then Grandpa Ben he will also eat a pizza with Chica. I can't think of any more activities. And then Kevin will be there and he'll hang out with the puppets. I'm very sleep deprived right now, by the way, chat. I don't know what I'm talking about. You can see he believe Afton being an alien. Wow, is it because he's British? You're so right, actually. Alright, Heat Blast. That guy's an A tier. That guy's awesome. Eyeball Man. I don't know him. I'm so sorry. Yo, it's the big guy from, like, the movie? Okay, this guy's a B. Maybe Heat Blast is a B tier. No. Okay, God tier. These guys are awesome. These guys are pretty cool. Don't care or don't really know about them. And then D will be like, hate. I gotta tell you his name is I Guy. You know, it's I Guy. Did I call him I Guy or did I call him I Man? Way Big. Way Big is awesome actually. No, to be fair, Way Big is like so awesome. He makes eye puns. You know what? If that's his only, like, alien power, that is a good alien power to have, actually. Good work, Ben. You know, stopping, alien invasions from, like, with, like supernatural powers or, like, physical violence? Nah. Too bad. That's out of the picture. Making eye puns until they leave? That's base as hell. He also shoots lasers out of his eyes. No. His only power is making puns. This is the lore now. This is the lore of 87. All of his eyes can combine into one giant eye. Ooh, okay, that's awesome, actually. You know what? Maybe, just from, like, the lore you're giving me, I think he goes there. I think he goes here now. Yeah. He sounds awesome. Diamond Head? Diamond Head's cool. I don't want to just put, like, all the, like, original aliens, like, into A tier. I have to, like, put some down below. You know what? Diamond Head and, like, okay, I like them, but I don't love them. Maybe I'm just nostalgic. This could just be nostalgia talking. We'll come back to this in a little bit. Actually, hold on, if I, like, full screen. Okay, awesome. Doesn't look too weird on the, okay, it does look a little bit weird on the chat. That's okay. Alright. Okay, so Ice Fire Electricity, but he's just randomly introduced, and he just didn't get a lot of time in the show. Oh, okay, so, like, I Guy just, like, shoots lasers, like, with, like, elements, like, elemental. Oh, Diamond Head was good. No, you're right. Diamond Head was so good. Yo, it's Timbra. Timbra's awesome. Only I learned a year ago, his name is spelled Accelerate. Yeah. Oh, right, you thought, like, his name was just spelled, like, just the word Accelerate. Yeah, there was letters, because he's awesome like that. Anyway, Diamond Head was good, actually. You know what? Diamond Head, God tier. Yeah, there we go. Diamond Head was awesome. Forearms was pretty alright. Wild Nut was cool. Stinkfly, and Ripjaw, and Upgrade. No, these are my guys right here. I like these guys. I like the weird guys. Maybe Upgrade's an A tier. Conceptually, I like it, but like, no, I think no Ripjaw's down here. Stinkfly's up there. And you go there. Oh, but Grey Matter's awesome. Grey Matter goes down there. Okay. This is a good tier list so far. I'm really thinking. Big thinking, big stinking right now, as they say. Alright, let's fly away. Let's go to another island. It's fine. Go find the dog. Chat, I full screened my game, as you can see. I'm used to like my game being this big. So like now that it's slightly bigger, I'm like, why am I so close to the TV? This is so weird. I think you should rank them based on chewability. Ooh. What if I rank all the Ben 10 aliens by how edible they are, just in general? Like how we could do two. We could do two tier lists. You know what? Alright. Just mash A. Duplicate. Alright. Alright, so this is gonna be like how chewy are they, you know? This is gonna be the edible tier list. Yeah? Yeah. Awesome. I'm glad we all agree that we're now going to see how edible they are. Upchuck, you know what? I didn't want to put Upchuck down there. But like I think Upchuck would be awful to eat because like his power is okay. Upchuck and Stinkfly would be awful to eat because like their powers are to throw up, and also Stinkfly is literally stinky. Like it literally makes sense for them to be like the worst things to eat, you know? Alright, Wilbur, where's my guy? Where is my dog? That's Puck. Is that Puck? Is that Puck? Who are you? Yeah, it's Puck, okay. Not even edible, just based off how much you would want to like to chew on them. Ooh, okay. You know what? I think we will do that actually, because that like any old person can just be like, oh yeah, Upchuck would be awful to eat because he throws up. But like if I chewed on him, bro, his tummy can expand. He is rubbery. He is awesome to chew. I also think putting a battery in your mouth is unsafe, but it does zap your tongue, and that is fun. Like that fun sensation is there. He's a gastro gummy bear. Exactly. He will give you gastro if you swallow him, but you just don't just swallow. You just gotta chew. That's fine. Just a little bit of chewing as a treat, little treat. The Upchuck has two species: the Mercs and the Perks. I didn't realize they had like two species. Is there two species? What is the difference? Hold on. Do I like? I'm going to copy paste Mercs and the Perks. I'm not gonna like type in anything else. I'm just gonna hope that like the world brings me the correct way. Right. Okay. So like nope. Don't go to someone else's island. Run away. Okay. So I'm looking at it now. Right. Okay. So like, what is the difference? What is the difference? I want to like read like a wiki page. Give me the answers. They did that because the two different art designs from different seasons. Right, okay. I mean, I think it's like okay if like sometimes like when like shows get like a different like season or a series or like a reboot or something, they might slightly design a character. I think it's fine for you to just, like for them to like just redesign it without like having any like answer to it. But then like for them to like come out of it, just like wrap around and be like, oh yeah, actually both designs are real because they're gender variants or something or whatever the reason was. I think that's kind of silly. Like if you want to redesign something, like then redesign it. You don't have to explain it. We can just the our disbelief and like, yeah, okay, this is just what the designers want to go for this direction, you know. The only difference is their look, right? It was a whole episode of Omniverse. Ben discovers that Upchuck is two different species at a war and called their home planet, right? Oh, at a war and gets called their home, right? Okay. But it's entirely just because of the two different looks between the shows. That's kind of silly. I don't think I like that. Just like don't explain it. Just have them be different characters, like just different designs. Don't even explain it. The audience can suspend our disbelief, you know. All right, I'm looking at those. I can see the animal. That is Monty the monkey. Yep. I don't want Monty. Monty out of here. Get out of here, Monty. Get out of here, me. Yippee. Alright, awesome. Okay, so back to tier list. Should we do like a how I feel about these guys? Yeah, Swampfire is cool, but like I don't really have an attachment to him. I don't like this guy. Humongousaur goes in there. This guy's also, like, I haven't seen enough of this guy, or this guy, to, like, really form an opinion. Big Chill's awesome. Spider Monkey! Spider Monkey's an A tier. I forgot about Goop! Goop is awesome! Fuck yeah, Goop is awesome. Want to know something bad? Fuck yeah. Give me something bad. Tell me something bad. Yeah. I actually like it. Gives the lore to a very underutilized alien. I mean, like, yeah, if they wanted to, like, you know, just... actually, yeah, you know what? I see that point. They wanted to, like, give some lore to it, like, and, like, it's an unutilized character. So, like, hell yeah. Go for like, an alien that you don't use. Because, like, I'm sure the show would get boring if you just, like, always have, like, Humongousaur and, like, Accelerate on screen. But, like, you know, you've got this big, expansive world with so many aliens. You may as well utilize it. So it's awesome, you know? It's awesome to, like, you know, like, expand upon your lore. I personally think they should have just, like, ignored it and doubled down. It's like, yep, that's just an artistic style change or whatever. Depending on the show, some of the fan base will just be upset based off of different art style, with or without any explanation. I know that, like, when Ben 10 initially, like, got, like, when Ben 10 went from, like, the original series to, like, was it Omniverse? The next one, I don't know, like when he, like, became, like, a big teenager. I know, like, me and my brother didn't like it, because, like, oh, the art style changed, therefore it's different. I don't like it, we don't like change. People don't like change, it's, like, a natural thing. Naomi, can you get off my fucking hit list? I'm trying to find someone else! This fucking cow. Man, I've seen her 5 times in the last week, I don't want to see that bitch anymore. There are hundreds of villagers. Can I, like, see, like, a red one next, maybe, please? But yeah, like, you know, like, we were initially, like, apprehensive with, like, the show, like, got, like, a little update, the next series. And then when they did it again, I was like, hey, this is different. But then, like, I grew to like it. So, like, you know, no one likes change. Change always happens. No one likes it when they change. But, like, sometimes change, you can adapt to it. And it's like, yeah, you know, actually, I overreacted. And this is fine now. We also learned something. In Omniverse, episode Ben, meets some... I don't know how to read that. So, Raphs. Okay. And they're wearing clothes. Okay, right. I think I've seen clips of this episode. So, in technical term, when Ben turns into Raph, he's streaking. True. Okay, I remember, like, I saw, like, a clip of this episode. Or, like, just, like, a screen grab or something of, like, this episode. Or, like, these bits. And I was like, oh, he's naked. Which is entirely because of a glitch in the Omnitrix that never gave Ralph any... Ralph? Yeah. Ralph. Like the guy who broke the internet. Yeah. Bro, just like... like... Does any other alien wear clothes? Forearms wear clothes. Diamond Head wear clothes. It's just Raph that's naked. That's kind of crazy, actually. Like, imagine if, like, the Omnitrix, like, got your DNA, and then, like, and then, like, some alien, like, you know, turned into, like, an alien, like a human version of, like, that, like, looked like you. And then, like, you're also naked. Like, that would be, like, so weird, right? And they said the lore reason for the change was because of Ben changing things in the universe. Even though it was just because the main artist for Omniverse was Derek J. Wyatt, who's also the artist for Transformers Animated. Really? That, you know, actually, now you say that, I'm, like, thinking about, like, the two distinct art styles. I see it. Okay, Rory's a red character. I did ask for a red character, but I don't want the lion. Goodbye. You know, I do see that, actually. Damn, true. On a technical term, yes, Raph is the only true naked one. You know, that explains why he's so mad all the time. I would also be mad if I was naked. Like, Miraculous Ladybug changed the art style when I was first revealed / season 6 started airing. So many people were talking about how they missed, like, the old animation better. Now as the season has aired more episodes, I don't see it as much. Yeah, like, and no one likes it when things change. But then, like, once people, like, get used to, like, change, it's like, okay, actually this isn't too bad. People missed the old art style from Miraculous Ladybug, the 3D, like bullshit. That show, like, I liked early Miraculous Ladybug. I will eventually get back into, like, watching Miraculous Ladybug, I think. But, like, that shit was ugly! What do you mean people, like, miss that, you know? It's especially known for Transformers animation. Like, you can really see it when you look at his love for big chins. Me when I'm watching The Fairly Odd Parents and the Crimson Chins on the screen. That doesn't make any sense. I just thought of the Crimson Chin because big chins. Later in the show, he did get clothes on. He got put in a luchador outfit. And for some reason, he could only speak Spanish. Ah, yes. The two emotions of a tiger. Naked and mad, or clothed in Spanish. Apoplexians are just very angry people. Ah, okay. But he'd be especially more angry if he was naked, right? I'm just naturally angry, but they do have high standards. Yeah, like if my highest standard was wearing clothes, or if having high standards was just like preferring to have clothes, then bro, I have the highest standards. They're angry, not nudist. True. Can you imagine if someone was like always walking around naked and also they're mad? Like you tell them like, hey, can you like put some clothes on? And they're like, what the fuck did you just say to me, you little shit? I'll have you know that I will not fucking wear clothes. I'm gonna gut you like a fish. Look at Sky the wolf. She's over there. She's so cute. Miraculous Ladybug was ugly, and because of them having multiple animation studios working on them, inconsistencies too, the animation colors, yeah, no. Like, that show had, like, a lot of, like, inconsistencies, and, like, the animation was, like, I understand why, like, a lot of shows are, like, 3D animated, like, it, like, saves on, like, budget and everything, like, it makes it cheaper, but, like, it shows. That show was ugly. If I had enough points, I typed clothes back. I typed clothes by accident. If I had enough clothes, if I was wearing enough clothes, I would share a clip of the scene where Ben find out they wear clothes. Man, if I also wore clothes, that's right, I'm naked. You wanna see? You wanna see that I'm naked? Fuck you, I'm not naked. I'm playing video games. You fell for it. We have not done any tier lists in a bit. Hold on. When we get to the magic section where I can just mash A for like a million years. I typed wrong. No, you clearly typed correctly. Your brain wanted to talk about you wearing clothes. Speaking of clothes, so you want Alien X? I didn't see too much of Alien X, so I'm just gonna like put him over here and see. Who the fuck is that guy? You know, actually, Alien X goes there just because like he's all, from what I've seen, he's cool. Raph, we're gonna talk about Raph. Actually, because he's naked and angry, he's going into A. I don't care. Alright. Almost got yourself banned. Yeah, like I would be sitting here in the nude. Why would I fucking do that, bro? That's low star. He has magnetic powers, you know what? That's awesome, actually. I kind of like his design. Is his head a magnet and it's just floating there? That's actually kind of cunty. I love that. I still yearn for what could have been with the Miraculous when 2D anime inspired. Honestly, me too. I was actually like in a voice call with some friends the other day, and I was like telling them all about like Miraculous Ladybug and like the 2D animation and everything. Oh, excuse me. I do, like, I think someone in that voice call said, like, I don't know, someone I was talking to recently, said that, like, someone else online said that, like, Miraculous Ladybug may not have survived as long if it was a 2D animation show, which, like, okay, makes sense, I suppose, like, you know, like, 2D animation is, like, really hard to, like, make, it's expensive. And if it's not like super duper like popular, like Ben 10 for example, then like, you know, it can only go for so long. But free animated shows, those can go on forever. You always have the models, and you can make them do funny little dances, like yippee, yahoo! It's a metalhead. Yo, he's a metalhead. He listens to like Metallica. Is Metallica metal? I don't know. I don't know what metal music is. It's when magnets exist. It's when the magnets go beeps and boops. I don't know shit. Anyway, Orville. I want to fly. Take me away. Take me to the red fucking dog. I want that dog. Alright. Match today, simulator. Alright, Brainstorm. You know, Brainstorm goes in B. Because, like, I haven't really seen too much of Brainstorm. I don't know that guy. You know, maybe I'll just, like, put, like, the guys I don't know, into, the C tier. Unless, like, I've, like, gone out of my way to, like, look at them. I think I've seen this guy a little bit. I don't know him too much, but I'm gonna put him there. Because I think he looks funny. Maybe I'll put a battery to my friend's nose ring. True! Okay, wait. This guy. Is this guy not... I'm just gonna put them next to each other. Is this guy not, like the upgrade version of this guy? Because I know, like, some of Ben 10's aliens, like Big Chill has, like, a different version to him, like, over here, for example. Is this not just, like the mega form of this guy? For lack of a better term. He's an alien created by the Omnitrix. Ooh. The other guy is, Bullweevil. Okay, so it's feedback. Okay. You know, actually, if he's made by the Omnitrix, that's awesome, actually. He goes there now. Actually, no, I still don't know anything about him, but, like, that sounds really cool, like, awesome, like, conceptually. I would have preferred Miraculous Ladybug if it was, 3 seasons or less seasons, instead of it being stretched out for, like, 14 seasons. Plus seasons I've heard they're confirmed to have. Yeah, no. Miraculous Ladybug has gone for such a long time. I do wish it, like, only existed for, like, 4 seasons at the most, maybe? Because then, like, the pacing could have been, like, a lot better. But, like, you know, it's a kid's show. It's gotta, like, exist for a while, I suppose. Like, I just don't want to, like, stretch it out for too much. And then a little silver guy, with one eye. Okay, wait, hold on. Alright, hold on. Imagination Simulator. Okay, so, the guy with the one eye. Oh, this guy? No, that's not silver. Silver guy with one eye. Who is this? Oh, this guy. Okay. So this guy was made by the Omnitrix. That's actually awesome. If, like, he doesn't really look like the Omnitrix, but, like, it's awesome how he was made by the Omnitrix. That actually kind of fucks, not gonna lie, for real. Alright, sorry, I figure I, like, go through, like, topics, like, really quickly. So, like, I was like, oh yeah, who was this guy? And you guys started typing before I moved over to a different guy. I figure I have to, like, slow down sometimes. I get, like, really excited when I'm on stream. And, like, just, like, whenever I'm talking in general, I, like, tend to, like, I have a lot of things that pop in my brain at once. And I just want to, like, get all the information out as soon as I can. So I just tend to, like, talk really quickly. And it does cause a problem sometimes. Anyway, Turtle guy looks cool. I don't know that guy. This guy looks kind of cool as well. I'm like, yep, this guy we talked about earlier. I think I like him. He was in the live-action movie Alien Swarm. I think I remember watching the live-action movie. I don't remember anything from the live-action movie. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I recognize, like, most of these guys. I know Shock Squatch. I don't think I watched, like, when, like, maybe I'll just take out the guys that, like, I don't know, period. But I'll keep the guys that, like, I'm still vaguely aware of, I've seen some of. But I'll just, like, remove the guys I have, like, no clue about, you know? I feel like that's fair, maybe. Terraspin, Armadrillo, Amphibian, NRG, Water Hazard. It's a lot of guys. Is this guy Water Hazard? So many guys. Hold on. Alright. Like, we're on season 6 right now, and it's, like, at least confirmed to have seasons 10, 11, and rumors that it's going to be more than that. Like, it's, like, we've had Miraculous Ladybug for, like, what, 10 years now? Almost, give or take? And, like, we're, like, halfway through. Oh, it's Victoria. Hell yeah. Like, that's crazy. I feel like you need to be in a VC so we can tell you who's who. I think we've talked about Ben 10 for so long. Like, we've been there for 2 hours. I think I'm tired. Respectfully. I've been enjoying this Ben 10 conversation. I think my brain's just getting overwhelmed with so much Ben 10 information that, like, of stuff, like, I'm, like, vaguely aware of. It's just because, like, the later Ben 10 stuff. I remember I saw a Lego guy. I got really mad, like, oh, they're running over Jews. But, like, Lego guy, like, seems kind of cool. One day I'll get you guys to, like, walk me through everything. Okay, let's slow down with Ben 10, yeah. Like, I don't know if overwhelmed is, like, the correct word. Maybe, like, just slightly. Just because, like, it's a lot of, like, new info that's, like, kind of, like, entered my brain. And my brain is so small. It can only hold so much at one point, you know? Alright. Look, more tickets! But Ben 10 has been a great conversation. I didn't think we'd be here for 2.5 hours though. Anyway, I'm gonna put the guys, like, I'm gonna put all these guys down here in C tier, just cause, like, I don't know them. No, I don't know about this guy enough. My only D tier one is this guy. Terraspin goes there though. I'll go with this guy. Magnet guy goes away. What other guys have I seen episodes of? I think I saw this guy exactly once. And it was like, maybe his final appearance. We're gonna overload your brain, make you have an aneurysm. Oh, I think I'm already there. I didn't want to say 2 things. Alright, everyone's allowed to have final things of Ben 10. Nana's back again. We keep getting repeats of villages. But, like, we're not getting, like, a lot of new villagers anyway. I can rant and nitpick about Miraculous for, like, hours, but most of the chat wouldn't want that. I feel like it's just you and me who are, like, Miraculous Ladybug pilled. I have you watched, like, I don't think I've watched much past, like, the beginning of season 3. Have you been, like, watching, like, from what I could tell, you've been caught up with, like, what people are saying, like, online. Have you watched anything past, like, season 3, or have you, like, been watching it, like, much? From what I've seen, the art style for Miraculous Ladybug, like, season 6 is, like, really awesome. That's really cool. The chubby yellow guy in the blue circle, his name is, the worst. This guy? Okay, actually, putting him here. Bro is shaped like a chicken nugget. He gets my attention. And that is the end of that. I'm watching season 6 as episodes came out. Hell yeah. Is it good? Like, should I get back into Miraculous Ladybug? Yes, no, or yes again. One day. There's a bunch of things that, like, I've fallen out of that, like, I want to get back into. I know a while ago I did read a bunch of, like, Chainsaw Man manga, but then, like, I read, like, a lot over, like, one weekend, so I was like, okay, I need to slow down, I'll get back into this eventually, I'll like, read it again, like, maybe a week from now, and I never did. And I feel like if I get back into Chainsaw Man, I'll have to, like, re-watch it from the start. Also, I was thinking about, like, My Hero Academia earlier today, because, like, I haven't really been keeping up with it in a while. I kind of want to, like, reread the manga. Maybe not the entire thing, but maybe, like, from a certain point, I'll, like, reread the manga just so I can, like, catch myself back up. But at the same time, I kind of, like, want to, like, rewatch it or like, reread it anyway, because, like, My Hero Academia is, like, kind of awesome. Oh, we're in ads! Boo! Boo! Then his name isn't, like, the worst name ever. Ben Lu gave him the worst. That's it for me, Ben 10. Yeah, I think I remember, like, him calling him the worst. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of funny. Hey, thank you for telling me about Ben 10 for 2 hours, chat. I've appreciated this. This has been a fantastic conversation. We'll all be neurodivergent about Ben 10 another day. I feel like season 6 has been better than season 4 and 5, but then again, I haven't really seen those since they came out, so I might need a rewatch. We should rewatch them together. Maybe not, like, in a VC, like, because, like, time zones and, like, you know, organizing things is, like, annoying. But, like, we should, like, I might get back into Miraculous Ladybug, and, like, we could watch them, like, you know, concurrently, like, independently, and we can, like, talk about it. Let's talk about something else, like how amazing Gilgo is. I mean, like, I'm just a guy, bro. I'm just a dude. Ads are done? Awesome. Alright, let's chant on the count of 3. I hate corporations. I love women. Woo! There we go. Yeah, that's a chant I can get behind, right? Alright, let's fly along a bit more. Oh, I can go out of full screen mode. I don't know if that was, like, does that mess with the, oh, it does. It does mess with the capture. Okay, well, there we go. Order has been, brought back to the world, to society. Excellent, excellent. Anyway, chat, how has your day been? How's everybody's day been? Has everybody's day been good? Fuck, I'm really sweaty right now. Holy shit. I have a fan in this room, but it only, like, circulates the air and doesn't, like, actually, like, cool me down, and that really annoys me a little bit. Yeah, I hope everyone's day was good. What has everybody gotten up to this week that they want to share with the class? Alright, who's over here? Who's on this island? Who is here? Who is a red dog? You're Ellie the elephant. No, you gotta stay here. Very informative providing. Thank you, thank you. I'm very informative. I'm very good at sharing. What did I do today? I went to work. Nothing really except little mini work rant, but like some lady came up to like because I work at a restaurant, and somebody was like, "Hi, if I were to order a steak, how long would it take to cook?" And if anybody knows about steak, steak cooks as long as it needs to get to whatever you want. So like if you want like a rare steak, it's like a lot quicker to cook because like it cooks less time. But if you want well done, then it like cooks for like a longer time because like it has to be on the grill longer to cook. And I was like, oh okay, like so I asked like, oh, like it depends on like what like how you want to cook. And she's like, oh well, I want it well done. So how long is that gonna take? I'm like, oh like 20, 30 minutes. And she's like, can't you hurry it up? I'm like, no. Anyway, she waited like 30 minutes for it because like there were other food to cook, and like she was like very like sneering about it, you know. Anyway, that's my little mini rant over. Thank you for listening. Please like, comment, and subscribe. That wasn't really very, very interesting now that I say it out loud. I'm sorry I just wasted your time. You're allowed to kill me. I think it's only fair if you guys grab a knife. Okay, everyone grab a knife each. Okay, so Citrus can stab me in my left foot. I pointed to my right foot. I don't my lefts and rights. Charizard, you can get my left hand. I pointed to my right hand at that time. Not the right as in my right hand, but right hand is incorrect. Okay, so Charizard gets my correct hand. Bob, you can stab me in the neck. I think that's only fair. For, wasting all of your times. That's Admiral. Get out of here, bird! So many fucking birds in this game. I work at night shift at work, so now I wouldn't be opposed to watching an episode of VC if you wanted, if our days lined up or whatever. Bobby. What? I don't know. I think, I'm really sleepy. I'm really tired. I was thinking about salami. Fuck yeah, I want salami! Chat, type 1 if you could eat a little salami as a treat. Fuck, we should, okay, group activity, we should all go to run down to the store and buy some salami. Salami awesome. Hell yeah. I was saying you're allowed to kill me, and I was giving you directions on where to do it. Because it's only fair. Salami awesome. 7? No! Although, like, if I squint, a 7 and a 1 kind of look the same, so you do want a little salami as a treat. Little salami. I wasn't saying we should start. No, I know. Don't you worry. My brain's a bit loopy. I don't know if that's coming through, if I'm like saying weird things, or if I'm acting like more cuckoo crazy than normal. I don't know. Like, I've been trying to like go to bed at like a normal time, but no matter how hard I try, I can't fall asleep before like midnight. And like I usually wake up at like 7 in the morning, which like, you know, like midnight to 7, that's like 7 hours of sleep. That's like not that bad. But if it's every night, I just like start losing more and more sleep every night, and I'm like, fuck, I'm tired, man. You always say weird things. Yeah, but that's part of my little funny charm. I do a little dance and I go, heh hoo, and then I say hook to a man, and then SpongeBob Big Guy Pants, okay? What am I talking about? I'm related to like literally everything, but like okay, my computer desk, right? I made this desk like, I think I built it like before COVID. I've had this computer desk. You know, it was definitely before COVID. I've had this desk for like 7 years now, I think, at this point. And like, there's a like I don't know if anybody's like built furniture. Like you like buy like a big box of furniture, and like it gives you like an IKEA. It wasn't an IKEA desk, but like, you know, you buy furniture from IKEA, and they like give you like instructions of like, oh yeah, take piece 15 and piece 8 and stick them together and make them make out. And like you're supposed to take the stickers off after you assemble it. But I'm just noticing now that there's one sticker I haven't taken off, and like I'm just looking at the number 15 now. Why did I not take the stickers off this bloody thing? That was also a boring story. I'm so sorry. You're all allowed to skin me alive. Okay, but like if you guys skin me alive, use deep fry my skins and like powder it with sugar, because like that sounds awesome. Ooh, okay, like forever ago I had like some like, I don't think it was like deep. It wasn't deep fried banana, but it was like fried plantain, which is similar to banana, but not quite. And like it had like a powder of sugar, and that thing was like that shit hit the system like crack cocaine. That shit was so addictive. My mom brought it home from like Indonesia, and it was really delicious. I'll epic dab. Ooh, but that requires me going onto the webcam. Okay, hold on. I'm making sure I'm like not sweaty and evil. All right. Hello. I'm short. Okay. Why am I orange? Hold on. This might be my light. That's just worse. Why am I more orange? Okay. Anyway. I don't like what I look like right now, so you're getting little me. Okay. Hello. Hi. All right. Sicko mode is a sequel. I'm going sicko mode. Yeah. My computer heard us talk about Ben 10 for 2 hours, and it's like, enough is enough. You know what? Let's put this can be the dab. For whatever reason, this picture is in my thumbnails like folder where I put all my thumbnails for my streams and things. This has no reason to be here. Hello chat. It's me. Pink VTuber from HoloLive. Would you guys like to enter the HoloLive competition? If you do, you can win like a puppy. That's right. The Hololive competition. All you have to do is you have to enter your bank details into the chat. That's right. It's me, the pink VTuber from Hololive. If you put your bank details and the wacky 3 digits at the back into the chat, I will send you a puppy in the mail. The puppy will not be harmed. I will hand deliver the puppy to you. Only send me your bank card details. Don't send me your address because like that's like not safe. You don't know what sickos are gonna take your address and then like send you something evil in the mail. Like don't be safe on the internet. Don't send your address, but send your credit card information instead. I am the pink one from Hololive. Mwahaha. And you were the skeleton. She's gonna be in the thumbnail. We're only on the She's not gonna be in the fucking thumbnail. You're lying! You're lying! My way says Walter Hartwell. Is his name Hartwell? Yo, Roswell. Roswell's awesome. Not for where I'm not for my island though. Zydeco? And the 3 wacky numbers are 2, 1, 10. Alright. I was gonna like copy that down because I'm like, oh yeah. That might be legit. Maybe I'll like buy like a churro with your bank details. But no, I'm realizing my mistake. 2, 1, 10. Shut up! Shut up. I'm stupid. I'm tired. Okay. Alright, let's fly again. My light is, okay, I know my webcam was yellow, or orange, and, my lighting was a little bit orange, I don't like that, and now it's fixed. Awesome. I can feel myself winding down soon. 210 equals 2, 110, apparently, yeah. But, if you get the 10, and then you add, and then you get the 1, that's 11, and then you get the 2, that makes 13, right? But then, right, instead, if you then like get like the 1 from 12, no, 1 from 13, and then the 3 from 13, that make like 3 plus 1 is 4. Interesting. Now let's run it back again. So if you do 2 plus 1, that makes 3, and then plus another 1 from the 10. That makes 4. And then 0, that also makes 4. Isn't it fascinating how 2, 1, 10 will equal 4 no matter which way you slice it? Fascinating. Alright, who is that over there? It's Wart! It's Wart Jr! Bro, it looks like a hamburger bun. Crazy. Like, do you guys see my vision here with the math I just did? The hot girl summer math I just did? The math is mathing. Okay, alright, so I'm thinking we might get to, like, the end of, like, this Nook Mile ticket pile. And then we might call stream there. So we've got, like, 8 more trips. 8 more trips. And then we'll come back to this, another day. Or would you guys prefer it if I just, like, do the villager hunting, like, in my own time? To, like, get the villager I want? Because, like, I don't want this to, like, be, like it's fun to chat and hang out with you all. I love, streaming. It's really fun. It really is just, like, a chat room where I can just chat with people. But, like, is this interesting content to watch? Like, should I just, like, cut to the end? And just, like, you know, get the thing in my free time? This is the question. Although, to be fair, I could probably just, like, do I dare buy another amiibo card for the villager I want and run the risk of the card not working again? Much to ponder, much to ponder. I'm getting like a weird sense of deja vu right now. I don't know why, but something's telling me that like this next like island is gonna have an awesome character that I'm not gonna want to like pass up. Like whoever comes from this this hunt. From this island right now, I've got a good feeling about this character. Alright, now watch as we, like, go in here, and it's fucking, like Huck the Frog. feel like villager hunting is good if you ever wanted to bring back Chilgo streams. You know what, I have like, funny you say that, I have wanted to like bring back Chilgo for a while. I think Chilgo won't work as a stream thing, but I do want to like, oh, it's Ed the horse. Hello, Ed. Alright, goodbye, Ed. I do want to bring back like the Chilgo block, which is like like a chill, relaxing, like you know, I don't think it works as a streaming thing because like there's a lot of variables to streams, and if I want streams to be like, you know, like entertaining, and also like if I want people to like actually tune into the streams, I've got to be like entertaining, and like, you know, you can't really be entertaining and zany and wacky and have fun conversations about Ben 10 for 2 hours like we have today, and also be like chill, relaxing, good background content. So like if I do bring back, I do want to bring back Chilgo, because like a while ago I did like some like low key relaxing, almost ASMR style streams a while ago. Is bro's name just Tissue and he's playing Minecraft? Crazy. Yeah, I do want to do that again, but I don't think streams is the way to go about it. Actually, last year it wasn't Christmas. I think it was genuinely like this time last year. I started like trying to I tried to like record my own Chilgo thing. Like I was like doing like my own sort of like thing that I like a couple of times a week, like once a day. I'd like record me playing Animal Crossing for a little bit. It was Happy Home Paradise. I was like doing that as like a Chilgo thing. And like I recorded like probably like 10 hours worth of stuff, and then I went to go to like shorten it all down. The audio was having this weird thing where it was like a double audio, where the audio was capturing twice, and I don't know how I did that, but basically, like, it just, the footage, I just couldn't work with the footage, and I had to scrap that. But I do want to bring back Chilgo. I think, like, there's a lot of games, like, on my, like, Steam library and everything that I think would, like, be really fun, like, chill, relaxing games that I could, you know, turn into, like a Chilgo sort of chill, relaxing sort of thing. Like my idea is like it's like content you put on when you're like winding down for the evening and you just need like some background noise, or like if you're trying to go to sleep or something. Yo, it's Boris! Boris is awesome. Goodbye, Boris. But yeah, I want to do it again, but like I don't know if I have the time for it lately. I've been really into model kit lately. Ooh, nice. I'm thinking of getting one for Zonies and Yvel's. Ooh, hell yeah, you should. I think I've only done like one model kit of like a One Piece one, and like I did that, like that was really fun to make. But then when I got to like the sticker part, like all the stickers like got placed down all like janky like, and like it looks really rough. But you should do that. What have I been getting into recently? TCGs, like not just like any old TCGs. I've always been into like the One Piece like TCG, and I've been like collecting cards like every now and then. I'll like buy like a booster pack and everything. And like I bought like a whole bunch of like One Piece card game booster packs like forever ago. I opened them up. I was like, oh, these cards are awesome, and then I put them in a pile because I couldn't be fucked to like put them into my binder, because like I have like a couple of like binders for like Animal Crossing cards and Pokemon and One Piece TCG cards and things. But like with the One Piece ones, I've organized all of my like trading cards by like the order of like the arcs that like the cards come from, and so like whenever I got like new cards, I had to like reorganize essentially the entire binder, and I got a lot, so I just kind of like put it off for a while. But I went through them again recently, to like put them all away, and it was quite like soothing and fun. I'm like pretty much done with like one binder. I have 2 binders for like One Piece cards. I kind of want to like fill them up so I can like be done with them. Yo, it's Bam! Now Bam is blue. I don't think I like Bam. Bam's alright. I don't know, the deers don't really call to me, you know? Anyway, so like, what was your most recent model kit then? What was your most recent? What was it? A transformer. Transformer is calling to me. Really cheap and simple. I was from Bandai, and they have a ton more that I might get in the future. Ooh, okay, nice. Hell yeah. Bandai. That name is really familiar. I can't think of a single thing Bandai has done. Bandai Namco, they make video games. Chilgo episode, sorting my TCG blinder ASMR. Yeah, sure, I'm totally doing that. No, that'd be just like, actually, a while ago I did like record myself like opening TCG cards. I think it was One Piece, and I was gonna like make like YouTube shorts because I was like really getting into like watching like blind box unboxings and everything. So I was like trying to like record that, but I never got around to it. That could be kind of fun to like open up some cards and like, you know, like edit them onto like and like put them onto YouTube or something. I do want to like make more shorts, whether it's like clips from like my streams or like my own independent stuff, I suppose. I have been itching to like. I've realized recently like I'm not really. Oh, what's what I'm looking for? What's what? Like, I'm not really like satisfied with like the stuff that I've been like putting out onto like my main YouTube channel like the last couple of months. I haven't really like done too much recently, right? Like to be fair. But like it's like getting to a point where it's like this doesn't feel fun to edit and I don't know if it's entertaining. So like I feel like I want to like branch out and start doing like I want to try to do some like scripted stuff. I got some ideas of like things I want to try and do for scripted things, but like I feel like I'm like not creatively satisfied with like the videos I've been like uploading to like my YouTube channel lately. So I do want to like just like shake that up and like make it like I want to do something I'm proud of, you know. I feel like it's just kind of like bleh. I don't know. I think mentally I'm just kind of like stuck in the past a little bit. I'll be a little bit frank. My mental health hasn't been really good the last, like, 5 years. Wow. I wonder what happened 5 years ago to, like, impact that. So, like, I feel like I just kind of, like, my content has just been, like, I've just been, like, meandering about and just, like, doing nothing. I feel like, apart from, like, my fun little personality and my fun little quirkiness, I feel like my content's really nothing burger content lately. And I want to change that. I got some ideas brewing. And I don't want to say it out loud because, like, if I start talking about anything I have planned, my brain's going to say, oh, I've talked about it, therefore it's done. Therefore, don't work on it. And then I'll just be, like, stuck in this little rut that I'm in. There's a certain word I'm trying to look for, but I don't know what the word is. Most recent one was Optimus Prime. Primal? Primal. So not Optimus. How is he different from Optimus Prime? I don't know anything about Transformers. I know Optimus Prime and Bumblebee. Megatron's there. I know Megatron exists. Yeah, I didn't watch any, like, Transformer movies, growing up. I think I watched, like, a little bit of, like, one cartoon from, like, the 2010s. But, like, oh, it's Harry. Alright, we're leaving. I didn't, like, actively watch it. I only, like, watched, like, a little bit. Like, I only, like, watched, like, saw it as I was, like, flipping through channels and things. Anyway, yeah, so that was, like, just, like, my little, like, mini, like, I want to do more with, like, myself and, like, with my channel and, like, my YouTube channel and things. I know Bumblebee's a Transformer guy. I know that, like, I think Megan Fox's was there once. I think she was a character. He was a character from the Beast Wars series who bear the striking resemblance, and a very similar name, right? Is the Beast Wars series when the Transformers were dinosaurs? I remember people talking about that at some point, when the Transformers were also dinosaurs. Anyway, yeah, so I feel like I'm not, to recap, I feel like I'm not satisfied with what I'm putting out, and I want to change that, and I will be changing that. So look out for things that may or may not happen. Dinosaurs and animals in general, right. Was it all, like animals relating to, like, dinosaur era? Like, yeah, dinosaur and mammoth and saber-toothed tiger. Or just, like, any animals. Like, yeah, there's a dinosaur over here, but there's also a pangolin. Pangolins are awesome. Pangolins are my friends. I went to a museum a couple of, weeks ago, and, like, they had, like, an exhibit on pangolins. I'm like, fuck yeah, pangolins. Just any animal? Fuck yeah. Pangolins are back on the menu, boys! Woo! Yeah! Pangolin. For those who don't know, pangolins are kind of like armadillos. But they're awesome. Ah, it's Matilda! Alright, I'm waltzing away. Waltzing Matilda away. There's no pangolin transformer? Alright. Pack it up. What's the point? We have to remove the Transformer series from the, from the equation. From everywhere. I am going to go back in time to destroy Transformers because there's no pangolin! Cringe. Not cringe. I'm cringe. I was gonna say, like, wasn't there a series where, like, the Transformers went into the future? And it was like, Transformers 3000. But no, that was like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It was like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series. I watched like 2 or 3 episodes, I think, when I was a kid. It was like TMNT 3000 and they went to the future or something. I think that's what it was called. You said that like armadillos aren't awesome either. Okay, but like armadillos are frauds. Pangolins are champions. I love pangolins. They're awesome. Like they look so polite. They just stand. They just hunch over with their little claws. I'm gonna Google a picture of a pangolin right now. Hold on. Pangolin. All right, chat. Peep the fella. That's a fucking pangolin. Look at how polite he is. Bro is afraid to ask for extra ketchup at the mayo store. Bro is on the phone. Bro is going to be calling the police to ask for to ask for a lollipop. Look, pangolin activities. Bro is eating a Sticks. Why would you call police to ask for a lollipop? What about fairy armadillos? Fairy armadillos. Oh, these guys are awesome, actually. What the fuck? Why am I only just finding out about these? This is like if, like, this is like if you gave a guinea pig, like, armadillo, like, armor. Bro, these guys are awesome. Look at that guy! Fuck yeah. Alright. New silly creature has entered the chat. This is so great. Thorny shields and armadillo. No, you're so right. You're so right. For real, for real. Alright, who's on this island? That is... It's Tutu. Tutu's up there. We don't need Tutu. I don't want Tutu. Alright, I'm gonna go to eBay and like look to see how much the amiibo card is for the villager I want. Because like, bro, this is day 2 of looking for a fuck-ass dog. Okay, eBay.com. Alright, I'm not sharing it with you guys. I don't want like my address to come up. Animal Crossing New Horizons. Cherry amiibo. Cool. Awesome. Oh, my real name is here. Awesome. Okay. I have to, like... Oh, there's a new unscanned, amiibo. US... Okay. Okay, hold on. There's, like... Ooh. Okay. There's a couple of, like... There's a page for the amiibos. But, like, the price... Oh, okay. Actually, never mind. The cherry one's, like, 52 Australian. I'm not doing that. I ain't fucking doing that. Never mind. I'll look through eBay later. Cherry is not a fuck-ass dog. You take that back. You're right, no. Cherry is not a fuck-ass dog. Cherry is the dog. She is the fucking dog. She is the top dog. I like her. She's red, and she's awesome. And she's also a dog, and dogs go woof. I'm very sleepy, chat. What I wouldn't give to sleep in, just to have like a 40-minute sleep in. You can get so much done in a 40-minute sleep in. Like, you could sleep. You can nap. You can get them Z's. That's a good thing. Yay, Dow. Wave your wings. Fuck yeah. Man, I wish people did. Can you imagine if, like, humans didn't fuck around and, like, eat dodo birds? My real name is here. If you don't know, your full name is Gilgo _ Gilligan goes _ Yeah, that's right. That's my name. My full legal name. I'm going to the understore. Oh, this is like the last Nook Mile ticket. Goose! I don't want to end just yet. Maybe I do want to end. You know what? We'll go for another stack. One more stack, right? Oh, we are about to be at 3 hours. Much to ponder. Much to ponder. Alright, I'm making a single poll. I'm making a single poll. It's gonna last for a minute. New poll. One more stack. Yes. No. Alright, so I'm gonna go for exactly 1 minute. Time starts now. Vote. Make your choices. Vote if I should go for one more round. One more round. Oh, I'm seeing a wide a margin of yes, which is just 3. 3 people saying yes. This is so great. Peeking behind the veil, I'm one of them. I voted yes. I want to go for more. But I did say to myself, like, I'm only gonna have a quick stream, like 2 hours at most, and now we're at 3 hours. No, one more stack. One more stack will be fine. That's like half hour. That's like nothing. That's like nothing. No, I don't want to visit anybody. Alright, actually I'm good, yeah. Alright. One day we'll get this dog. You know what? Okay, like, I want Cherry the dog, but if Cherry the bear shows up instead, I might just take her. And then, like, if I decide to, like, go and buy, like, a Cherry amiibo card, then, like, it is how it is. Time for takeoff. Yippee! Alright, Cherry the bear or Cherry the dog? I just want a dog that has a name. I just want a creature with the word Cherry in it. Alright, we're going one more stack. One more stack. Look, this is like the one, meme. Look, this is like the one meme the guy buying gives up right before the diamonds. No, you're right. This is the diamond one. This is the diamond meme. No, we made that comparison last time we were here. We can't spend... I'm not going to spend like 3 streams in a row playing Animal Crossing. Oh no, this is the first stream in a row. I don't want to like... I don't want to like get into the habit of like playing the same game like several times in a row. I want to like get like variety onto like the channel and everything. But at the same time, like, you know, video game goes brr. Alright, is that Be the dog? It is Be the dog. Man, am I fucking cooked when I can see their fucking legs? Like, oh yeah, I recognize those legs. That's Be the dog. Bro. Gilgo can go. I'd like to introduce you to Dwarf Cuttlefish. Ooh. I do like Googling creatures that exist in our domain. Domain expansion. Alright. Bell-bottom rock, that's right. Bell-bottom rock. Rockin' around the clock, clock, clock. Dwarf Cuttlefish. Alright. Jojo Gadget, everyone's looking now. These guys are awesome, actually. That's what a cuttlefish looks like? Hold on. Cuttlefish, but dead and on the beach. Cause, like, I've seen cuttlefish. Yeah, like, I've seen these things, right? Like, these are cuttlefish. Are they the same thing? Bro, imagine dying and just having, like, your body be this thing. Like, this is your remains. Just a big disc. Can you imagine that? Guys, did you know those glass tubes in glow sticks? I was watching a YouTube short about glow sticks today. And then it's like, oh yeah, this is what's inside a glow stick. It's actually like, it's actually a glass tube, and when you snap it, you're breaking the glass vial. I'm like, wow, really? There's glass in that? Crazy. Me, you, if you have 2 other people who want to play, should play Baldur's Gate 3. No, it's you, the Freeze. Nah. No. Why would Google do that? Why? Why would... Oh, why would Google show me, a dead cuttlefish? Sometimes things are dead. Sometimes things are allowed to die. I don't think I would want to play Baldur's Gate 3. The day I found out that Baldur's Gate 3 was, like turn-based strategy, I think is it turn-based strategy? The day I learned about that, I lost interest. I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna play Fire Emblem. Baldur's Gate 3, the characters seem really cool in Baldur's Gate 3, though. Maybe one day I'll just, like, watch someone play it. I can, like, watch my partner play it. You're unrelated, but I bought Monkey Ball for the PlayStation 2, recently from, like, a secondhand, game store. I'm excited to play it. It's turn-based. Yeah, it's turn-based fighting. I think that's what I said. Never showing, Gilgo cool animals again. Hey, look! Cool animals are cool and they're awesome. Sometimes they're just dead, though. No, like, when I was a kid, like, we had birds at some point, and we would get, like, cuttlefish, and we put them, like, in the bird cage, and the birds would, like, sharpen their beaks on the cuttlefish, and I didn't realize, like the cuttlefish was, like, a creature. I think it's, like, their bones. Bro, can you imagine, like, yourself, like, you die, and then, like, another creature, okay, like, imagine, like, you die, and then, like, a different creature takes, like, your remains, like, takes your bones, and then gives that to a third creature to enrich their life? That's weird, right? That's kind of weird. No, it's kind of like when we, like, kill animals to, like, feed it to our pets. Like fish. Like, you catch a fish, you mince it up, then you feed it to a cat. They don't have, vines, they're a cephalopod. They're a cephalopod? Then what the fuck is this thing? Cuttlefish bone. What the fuck is a cuttlefish bone? What the fuck is a cuttlefish bone? So, like, it's the internal shell. Weird. But, like, if they're cephalopod, why do they have shell? Much to ponder. And that's an internal shell? Damn, they're like the reverse ants. This is crazy. Alright. Did you know that Baldur's Gate 3 was based off of D&D? Like, if you did, I'm surprised, you didn't know if it was turn-based. Like, I knew it was based off of D&D, but, like, I thought maybe it was, like, I don't know, I thought it was like a Skyrim type beat. I thought the gameplay was Skyrim. For their brains and organs. Wait, so you're telling me that, like, cephalopods, even though, like, they're all, like, squishy guys, like, their brains and organs are, like, still kept inside, like, a bones? Much to ponder. This has been a very enlightening, conversation. Actually, that does make sense, actually, because, like, I cut squid at my work. Like, we serve squid on the menu at my job. And then sometimes, like, there's squid bones. I don't know why, like, it just occurred to me that, like, sometimes there could be bones in the squids. I may be so stupid. It's not a fucking bird, then why is it bird-shaped? What if it's not a bird, then what is it? What is it? Patty, go away. I've seen you like twice this time. I'm gonna take one of those and beat you over the head. That's the only reasonable and sane reaction to have. I agree. We should all get a cephalopod bone and beat myself over the head with it. Yummy bone-shaped foreign object. Bone. Talk to a man. I haven't seen Smiling Friends Season 3, but I've just seen clips on my timeline. Talk to a man. Boy. So angry on the man face. I don't know why, but when I glanced at that message, I thought you were gonna say insert angry, like Angry Birds face, like an Angry Birds face, like Angry Birds, like from the video game Angry Birds, and the movie Angry Birds, and the second movie Angry Birds, and possibly a TV show, I think, Angry Birds, and Angry Birds Star Wars. Did you guys play Angry Birds, and did you play, like, a lot of it, or, like, a little of it? Because I played a little bit of it, but I never played, like, a lot of it. Angry Birds was cool. I only played, like, a little bit. Okay, guys, if you guys were at Angry Birds, which Angry Birds would you be? Hold on, I need to Google Angry Birds now. Angry Birds more like moo. No, I agree. Angry Birds, like the options I can use if I was making an OC. I typed all of that. I need the world to know I typed that. Why did I put a B in birds? But they're only in the second one. Okay, Angry Birds. You look at Angry Birds. Played Little Ones Younger. One more Angry Birds Transformers though. Did they have Angry Bird Transformers? Angry Bird Transformers. Yo, bro, actually, Angry Birds would fuck as, like, a Bakugan. Like, if Bakugan and Angry Birds should have existed in, like, the one, like, era. Because, like, can you imagine the birds? Yeah. Can you imagine, like, the potential? You roll a ball down and, like, it explodes because it's the bomb. It was a whole game. Fuck yeah. Alright, I just want to, like, look at pictures of like, Angry birds. Hello, Angry Birds. Alright, tag. Okay, good picture. Alright, guys, which Angry Bird? Oh, I want to be a Toucan. Toucan got big beak. This guy's angry. That guy's cool. This guy's angry. No, I think I want that guy. That guy's a chill guy. The Birds is the youngest sibling typing of John. Yeah, John with a G, but not where you expect it to be. Yeah, Birds with a B, but where you expect it to be. The Birds. Okay, people must be wondering, like, why do I, like, always make typos whenever I type? There are two reasons why I make typos quite a lot whenever I type. One thing is... Oh, it's a fucking cow again. Bro, chat, found your mom. I'm leaving her here. I'm leaving your mom to die. L to your mom. I'm your dad now. We're gonna go and buy some Twinkies after work. Yeah. Because okay, I might have some level of dyslexia. We're gonna unpack that in a different decade. When I'm at my computer, like, you know, like, everyone has, like, muscle memory, like, when they're typing, like, you know, like, they type around and everything. My keyboard doesn't sit exactly in one space when I'm, like, when I'm at my desk, right? Hold on. I think I can explain this if I'm at IRL. Hello. I forgot this girl was there. Anyway, I forgot I was zoomed in as well. Anyway, so, like, my keyboard's sitting here right now, right? Usually when I'm streaming, my keyboard's up there, and my controller is here. But then, like, you know, if I'm editing, my controllers, my keyboard's sometimes like this. If I'm eating, I put it to the side. Basically, like, it moves around, like, anywhere, like, within this kind of radius. And so when I'm typing, my muscle memory kicks in. But, like, sometimes my keyboard's at an angle, so sometimes I'll, like my fingers will get caught. And then, like, it'll just, it's a whole thing. That's one of the reasons. Also, another thing that I've found, is that, like, sometimes, my hand, like, one hand just works faster than the other. So, like, let's say let's say, like, you know, my left hand, I think my left hand types faster than my right hand. So, like, if I'm using letters that, like, exist on one side of the keyboard, like, you know, I make sure my left hand has one half the keyboard, my right hand has the other half the keyboard. If I'm typing and, like, let's say, like, it's a 4-letter word. No, let's say it's a 5-letter word, right? And then, like, and then, like, you know, like, letters 1, 2, and, like, 1, 2, and 4 were on the left side, and letters, like, 3 and 5 were on the right side. I would then hit, like, I would, like, hit, like, the 4th letter before I hit the 3rd letter because my left hand works faster. I don't know if that makes any sense. I might have to, like, find, like, a word example. I just typed John with a G. Oh, you don't have to guess where a G is, and chat immediately guessed correctly. That was iconic. That was really funny. I agree. Chat can read me like a fucking book. No, because, like, in the moment I was like, oh yeah, John can be pronounced with a G, because, like, John, like, G, it's one of those letters that can be pronounced, like, hard or soft. G and C are weird, because, like, you can, like, C can be, like, a K or a S, and G can be a J or a G, so, like, bro, what are they doing? No sense was made. Okay, yeah, look, I don't know how to explain it. Basically, if, like, if I'm typing a word, that requires, like, has, like, most of its letters on one side of the keyboard, but, like, 1 or 2 are on the other side of the keyboard, my left hand will write faster on, like the left side. So, the letters on the left side of my keyboard get typed before the letters on the right side of my keyboard. It's Caesar the Gorilla by Caesar. I'm leaving you here. We should stab Caesar. So, like, that mixed in with, like, my small level of, like, dyslexia, and also the fact that my keyboard is, like, always in a different space whenever I'm typing, I make a lot of typos. And at half the time I can't be bothered to, like, fix it. Hey, so go ahead and try to type out supercalifragilistic. Yeah, okay, here it is. Here is me typing out supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Alright, thank you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. How many Nook Mile tickets do I have left, actually? This is a good question. Yeah, I would suck at those, like, typing games. We should play that on stream, actually. Doing a typing game would be so funny. Got 5 tickets left! Okay, awesome. It's like if you had to type the word shapes and accidentally typed, the shapes or something. Okay, actually, that's a good example. Shapes. Okay, so this is the example of, like, my keyboard, like, moving around. Because, like, like, my keyboard's, like, slightly closer than it should be. So I want to go type, like, the S, but like, W is where S is. Like, you know? Or, like, palms. Okay, I just included an X with that. But still, like, palms. That's another example where, like, it just kind of gets, like, a little bit, like, twisted around a little bit. I'm weird. Look, I can't type fast. I have to look at the keys when I'm typing in the keyboard because I simply couldn't do well at those typing games. Yeah, look, I think, like, I know, like, when I was in school, like, we were made to do those typing games because, like, computers were, like, computers weren't, like, new, but it's like, hey, computers are in the workplace, you gotta learn how to use them, so everyone do those typing games. And, like, I kind of learned, but I had to, like, look at the keyboard. I can't do those typing games, I agree. But yeah, no. Like, I look sometimes when I'm typing, but other times I don't. Okay, if I'm looking, sometimes I'll be looking exclusively at the keyboard and not at what I'm typing, and then I look up and there's a lot of typos, and then I'm like, okay, well, this is awesome then. Other times I'm looking exclusively at the screen, but, like, sometimes, like, the words get all jumbled. My brain is just stupid. I can like list so many examples or explanations as to why like I have trouble with like one thing or another thing, or I can go into like in depth with like why some things happen. But like honestly, the TLDR, too long didn't read. The overall explanation and description is just I'm fucking stupid, which like. I'm not saying anybody who can't type is stupid. I'm saying I'm personally stupid. Because of several factors that, like, it's just easier for me to say I'm silly and I'm stupid and just call it there. I know I'm not stupid. It's just easier for me to say that because, like, otherwise I'm here all day explaining, like, why I do everything like I do. I feel like I don't use a computer keyboard enough to type without looking. No, that's fair. I use my keyboard quite a lot. I'm always at my computer. Like, although granted, when I'm at my computer, I'm not always typing, but I do like when I do type on my computer, I type a lot. Sometimes I like proofread scripts for my friend, which is a really weird thing to bring up, I suppose. And also like, damn, me, the dyslexic ass, is like proofreading scripts. But yeah, like, you know, my friend asked nicely, so I'm like, hell yeah, I love my friends, I love friendships. I have a hard time saying no, so why not? I'll proofread your scripts. So, like, if I'm, like, proofreading scripts, I do, like, a bunch of typing of, like, okay, you can do this and this and this, and you can improve the sentence by adding, a full stop right here. And then sometimes I'll be like, unga bunga, grr, I don't like this word. And then sometimes when I'm, like, proofreading his scripts and he says One Piece, I highlight that with a comment, and I just say, One Piece! And then, yeah, my brain is rotten to the core. They asked you to proofread? Like, no offense, but that's kind of funny. No, I agree. And, like, I've been helpful. Like, he's appreciated my help. And, like, everything that, like, I've, like 90% of, like, what I've, like, told him to, like, change for his scripts he takes is, like, yeah, no, that's a great change. Thank you for catching that. But, like, choosing me, the village idiot to proofread is very funny. Joey, if you're watching this, hi, I love you. Anyway, alright, I think I have like, what, 3 more islands left? But yeah, very silly. Also, like, he gets me to proofread, like, scripts for, like, video games. It's about video games that, like, I don't play. So it's also, like, it's also funny, like, how did I get roped into, like, proofreading a script for a video game series I have no interest in? I have no idea. But hey, life is about taking risks and about saying yes. You want to be a yes man, not to kiss up and butter up people around you, but you know, life is like a big improv game, and the first rule of improv is to say yes and. So if life gives you something that you can say yes to, say yes and see where it takes you. If it's awful and then you don't like it, and you can always leave and stop. You can stop anything at any time. But if ooh, is this Bones? It is Bones! Bones are cutie. Okay, so we're manifesting dogs. We're just manifesting the wrong kind of dogs, I suppose. But yeah. It's always fun to, like, say yes to stuff. If you, like, got, like, really big serious doubts of, like, hey, like, you're asking me to do something, I will not be useful at all. And you're allowed to say no. But, like, if it's something that you can do, then say yes to it. Do everything that you can, that you think you can do. Even if you think you can only help out by, like, if you think you can only do it by a little bit, then say yes and do it for that little bit. Say yes so you can see where life takes you, I suppose. Like, there are times where I watch videos about games I haven't played and I don't intend on playing them. Oh yeah, no, like, me too. I also, like, watch videos on, like, games that, like, I have, like, vague interest. Like, I don't have an interest in playing, but I've had an interest in, like, watching before. Or, like, lately I've been watching, like, sitcom, like, retrospectives, like, shows I haven't seen. Like, I watched one for, like, Malcolm in the Middle. I've been seeing a lot of, like, Malcolm in the Middle, like, YouTube shorts on my YouTube feed lately. Which is interesting, because, like, I've never expressed interest in that show. And I've never watched an episode of that show. I've only seen, like, a couple of, like, screenshots of the show. I also watched, like, a retrospective of, like, the sitcom My Name is Earl. And, like, that show, like, seemed really cool, actually. I almost want to watch it, but I know the series was, like, unended because, like, they ended one season. Like, yeah, okay, we've all but confirmed we're gonna have another season. Let's end on a cliffhanger. And then we'll pick up on the next season. And then, like, they just didn't get their next season, so the whole series ends on a cliffhanger, which is silly. So, like, you know, I don't want to watch My Name is Earl because of that, but, like, I've been seeing a couple of clips, and also, like, that's Kiki. Alright, we got one more Nook Mile ticket. Okay, I believe it. I believe it. I believe we can get Cherry. Okay, we're gonna manifest it. All right, chat. I need you all to manifest with me. I want you guys to post red emojis, cherry emojis, red emotes, dogs, anything that's vaguely related to Cherry the dog. I'm gonna post cherries. We're gonna manifest. Okay, we're manifesting. Okay, as soon as I see someone else manifesting, I'll manifest as well. Like there were times where I watch, oh wait, no, I've already read that, okay, yeah, we're manifesting, okay, I'm gonna type cherries. I've been watching videos about, people cheating in speedruns. I have no intentions of speedrunning. You know, it's very real. I mean, like, it's still fun to, like, watch videos, like, on video game speedruns, and also, like, that seems like it kind of, like, delves into, like, drama territory, like, oh, these people, like, these people are cheating, so it's like, oh, I want to know how they're cheating, and everything. Apparently, Markiplier got, like, apparently, like, someone, like, pointed out that Markiplier cheated, like, in one of his, like, earlier FNAF games, and so, like, that's, like, the most drama he's ever been in, is like, oh, he cheated slightly. But, like, I don't think anyone really cares. It's like, yeah, bro, the king of Five Nights at Freddy's is allowed to cheat. And, like, he's gone, like, 10 years without, like, anyone noticing that he cheated at all. So, at that point, like, it doesn't really matter. And he's done, like, the harder stuff since. But, yeah, Markiplier cheated. Ooh, he's a big cheater. Alright, manifesting. We're manifesting Cherry, the dog. Woof, woof, woof. Bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark. Woo! Alright. Cherry is on the island. Okay, we've manifested cherries, the fruit are on the island. I can see it over there. Okay, okay, come on. Cherry the dog, cherry the dog, cherry the dog, cherry the dog. Quinn! It's Quinn the eagle. Bob, if you were an Animal Crossing villager, I don't know why, but I think you'd be, I think you'd be Quinn. Quinn feels like you. I've never talked to this creature before. But you are Quinn. I don't know why. No, you'd be a pig, because like you're Bob the flying pig. All right, well, it's been a hoot and a ha. That's a wash. All right, sorry, Quinn, we'll leave you behind. Yeah, I don't know. I sometimes like come across villagers and I'm like, oh, this character reminds me of this person. All of characters make me do that actually. Anyway, yeah, that was villager hunting for 3 hours, and we talked about Ben 10 for 2 of those hours. That was awesome. Let's see, we got, 1, 2... Actually, if I could go back to my house, I think I should be able to get all of my Nook Mile tickets, like, in my pockets. I kind of don't want to use them all up, you know? Like, I feel like, because, like, when I do make another island, I want to send some of my belongings from this island to the next island. Not a lot of stuff. I kind of want to, like, try to do, like, a, like a fresh start, just like have a couple of things to like help. You know, like Nook Mile tickets I feel like would be like the big thing, because like they're so tedious to like get out of the machine and everything. So I don't want to like I don't want to use up all of my tickets, but at the same time I don't want to like give myself too much stuff. So like I guess kind of using them up all now, or like using up a lot of them, would be you know, kind of helping me to like not quote unquote cheat. Okay, let me see if I can get like all of them into the pockets. I think I can get all of them into the pockets at this point. Whatever I can't get into my pockets, I will leave in my storage, and then I will send them along with me to my next island. Oh. Okay, so it's all but one, really. Okay, crazy. Maybe I'll only keep like a row. You know what? Sure. Hold on. Let me just like put like all but like one in here. Give me a minute. Well, it's very sad we didn't get the villager we wanted. A part of me wants to, like, do this off-stream just so I'm not, like, meandering about. So that way, like, next time we play Animal Crossing, we can, like, go to, like, the meat and potatoes of, like, decorating villager houses and things. But, like, what are you gonna do? Hold on, actually, hold on. So how many, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I do have 100 in storage then. Oh no, who's visiting me? It's Canberra! Canberra's visiting my house. This is awesome. Damn, I was about to end. Alright, Canberra, you know what? You can join in the, let me be the devil in shoulder. Why not use that last stack? Why not use that last stack? You're right. You're so right. Bobby. Much to think about. You know what, Canberra? Come on in. You can sit down next to me. We'll do a little outro here. Will Canberra come and join me? Yay, she's walking in. You wanna sit down? Maybe I'll talk to her. Hi, Canberra. Just walking by your place and I drop in. How you doing? I'm doing well, Canberra. We've had a good day. You wanna sit down? Got some cookies. If the cookies have mold, no they don't. Don't be a snitch. Make sure you come and sit down. Oh, she's walking towards us. She's walking towards us. Come on, come on, come on. Girl. She doesn't want to sit next to me. This is so sad. Anyway, well, I guess we'll do like the little outro here. Moldy cookies and moldy salad. Yeah, I know, right? Yummy, yummy blue cheese. Wait, redemption? Anyway, thanks for hanging out. Thank you for hanging out today, guys. This is really fun. This is really awesome. I had a lot of fun. Sad we didn't get the villager I wanted. Maybe I will do some villager hunts like off stream or something. Maybe we'll see. But yeah, this has been fun. I didn't want to do like a long stream today, and I ended up streaming for 3 hours. 3.5 technically. But hey, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Next stream will be what time is it now? Just over a day and a half from now, Monday Australian Eastern Standard Time. I think if you like go to like my schedule tab on my channel, I've got like a rough like time of like when I'm gonna go live. Either way, give me a day and a half, I'll be live again. We played Animal Crossing like 3 streams in a row. I feel like I should probably like switch it up and do something else. Hi, Ball Channel, come on to be Ken assigned an Animal Crossing character by Gilgo. That's right. You do that. Comment and I will assign you a villager. Yeah, it'll be awesome. You'll be awesome. You guys have been awesome. And, you know, if anybody is watching the channel and hasn't, like, subscribed to the VOD channel, you can do that. You know what? I'm plugging all my channels. Friendly Fire, me and Parks Me upload, you know, co-op stuff together. We got a couple of stuff, like, in the works and everything. So go check out that for some, you know, multiplayer fun. VOD channel where you can check out all my previous VODs. Including this one when it goes up tomorrow, and my main YouTube channel. Like I said earlier, I'm like not satisfied with like what I've been doing lately with like my videos. So you know, subscribe so you can see some good stuff eventually. TM, and check me out on various places on the link tree, etc. etc. Blah 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 blah. I love you all. You're awesome. Let me see if anybody is live and if I should go say hello to anybody. Who is in the Animal Crossing directory? We could go and try and make a friend, but at the same time, last time we raided somebody in the Animal Crossing directory, like, they didn't speak English. I'm not really, like, which isn't a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It was just like, I really wanted to talk and make friends, but I didn't want to, like, make her feel awkward and, and everything. I think I'm digging myself a grade. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe I just won't raid somebody. Maybe my brain is evil. I think my brain is evil. Maybe we won't raid anybody. Although, actually, give me 1 second. There is one person who I haven't, like... Oh. Their stream started playing. There's one person I haven't, like, checked in on in forever. They're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! We could probably just go say hi. The name is Mystery Mitri. Hold on. Alright. Yep, you know what? We are going on a raid. That's right. There's a raid message. Copy the message. Oh no, it's Gilgo. Use any emote you want. My emote, global emote, etc, etc. Let's go and raid a mutual of mine, Mystery Mitri. They are playing fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh! But I haven't said hi to them for a while. So like, this is a good chance. This is a good chance to say hi and catch up. So yeah, thank you all for hanging out today. I'll see you all in like a couple days, and I'll play some more video games. Probably not Animal Crossing. I'll do something else different. Maybe I'll play that fucking Monkey Mart Tycoon video game, or maybe I'll find someone else. I don't know. Thanks for hanging out. You're all awesome. I love you all. And I'll see you all when I am live next. All right, goodbye. Where's my mute button?